What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
From Us Podcast.
Welcome to Straight From Us Podcast. We are definitely in a hole in the wall on this Monday evening. Thank y'all for coming out, checking us out. Oz is not in tonight, but I am your boy, Mr. Kool Whipp, with the bartender.
I be making them drinks.
He's sitting there for Oz tonight. And then, of course, you know you got the one and only J Money.
It's good, y'all.
Doing the production thing in the background. So y'all know we always talking our ish. Damn. Ooh, am I that gray? Shit. I just not noticed that. I done looked in the mirror. It doesn't look that gray. That's crazy. But hold up. But nah, the crazy part about it is my hair was black, but then I've been sitting all outside. When I sit outside, my hair turns sandy brown. So I'm wondering if it's just now shit. It's gonna be sandy when I'm in the house and then turn gray when I'm in the sun.
I just know it to be sandy brown. I ain't never seen no black, but that's just me.
Okay, well that's what I'm saying. You know, my shit was always sandy brown, but it get sandy red when that sun hit. My shit gets sun dyed, as they call it. Yeah. So I'm wondering now the light part if it's just turning gray. I don't know. I mean, I embrace my shit. It is what it is. I survived to see it. I survived to see it, and we never thought we would see it, but you know.
Right. So somebody the other day, motherfuckers they always told us we wouldn't make it to be 21.
Yeah, man, look, we was not promised that. That's for damn sure.
I'll be 50 next year, so there you go.
Oh, Jay, you got to send another link. She said the link said it's expired.
No, hold on.
Yeah,
that's Banana trying to join in on it. So text me a link and then I can send it out. So what we was talking about, you know, we always talking before we even start the podcast, and the question is when you get raped, and I mean it's people out there that ain't scared to talk about they rape, but when you get raped, have you ever put a price tag on being raped? Like, you know what, motherfucker, you raped me, I need $150,000. You know, but we can settle out of court.
Was you really raped?
For 4/5 of Hennessy, three 5s.
QP.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying because to me, a motherfucker taking something like your body from you, you know what I'm saying? That ain't really your body, but you know, taking your private area from you. Like, I never seen nobody jump up. I never seen nobody jump up and say, "You raped me, I need this money." Most motherfuckers just want a motherfucker to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about money. It's about sending their ass to jail. Don't go past go. Don't collect $200. You know what I'm saying? So, but now it's yeah, I've been fucking on this motherfucker for a while, but now since he worth $100 million, you know. Yeah, we talking about Shannon Sharp right now, but it is, you know, now I want 50 out of that 100. It's like motherfucker can't strive to be the best that they can be to make the money, so the only motherfuckers that know how to do it is swindle your money from you.
The link is in there.
Huh?
The link is in the text thread.
Okay. So let me start sending this new link out.
So let me elaborate on what you just said.
So
here's my thing. We all know that when it comes down to the United States, there's more women than there are men in this nation, right? So in your family, it's probably way more women than there are men. Probably don't feel that way. You know what I'm saying? If you got like 12 brothers or whatever, but I guarantee you one of your aunties probably got like 12 daughters, you know what I'm saying? Or a few of them got, you know. So it's always way more of them than it is us.
Right. And I got 9 sisters.
See what I'm saying? So look at that.
And I got 2 daughters.
Mm-hmm. So it's always way more women than there are. And remember, in China, there's 3 billion motherfuckers in China, and the majority of them are women. There's 2 women, or really, no, I'm sorry, there's 3 women to every man there.
And them women love sex in China. They got sex video. I mean, game shows like Family Feud. They got family sex, something or another. It ain't family sex, but it's sex. Everything is dealing. All their game shows deal with sex and then some.
Yeah, and they real freaky on them joints.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was gonna say was when it all boils down to it, and you know, and we got a young woman coming in. I call her, you know, what I'm saying the queen is straight from us. Banana, how you doing? Well,
I ain't gonna call her shit.
I'm
gonna call her that motherfucking light bright glowworm looking motherfucker over there. Goddamn, that's what I'm gonna call her ass.
That's because you
but
is sunny and shit.
But
what it do, girl? How
but
you feeling?
I am gonna say I appreciate her all the
you
time
know.
because she come through with some gems and she drops that shit on y'all from a female perspective.
All the time.
And she is not biased on her shit, so you got to give her flowers for that. So I would definitely give her flowers for being a real motherfucker that come out here and talk her ish.
Thank you.
But what I was saying was that
It ain't scared to go against the motherfucking Kool Whipp.
That's because y'all.
You said
Anyway,
what? I know it takes all
it
takes all y'all to battle me, goddamn it, and I still don't go down.
They don't take us. It's because you hard headed as motherfucker.
No, fuck that. I don't go down, nigga. I'm swinging. I come out swinging.
But listen, so Banana, you're the female on here. So correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes down to two females and being violated, like rape or something like that, any of that, like you, and like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys feel that the man or the woman or whoever did it has taken away your options to be able to say no, to be able to get out of the situation. So there is no. So my question to you is there a number?
That's what I was gonna ask.
I know.
So I'm gonna ask it my way because Jay asked. Hold on. I'm gonna ask it my way. You gonna have a clear understanding. Jay asking it the watered down way. I asked if a motherfucker come and snatch your pussy. He President Trump your ass. Come and grab you by the pussy and take it. You know what I'm saying? From the front, bend your ass over and put your head in the pillow and take it from the back.
And you gotta be graphic.
Is the first thing that you gotta be graphic. You gotta be graphic.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. You gotta be graphic.
To the trauma, nigga.
No, nigga, there you go. Because I want them to understand the trauma and what's coming out of their mind when they see that trauma. This motherfucker got you by your ponytail that you got sewn in your hair real good because you just got it done and it's sewn in good, so it ain't coming out. And you know it ain't coming out, so you can't shake your head and release yourself. And this motherfucker just doing everything that he want to do, fat, sweaty belly all over your butt area and stuff like that, and just doing everything he want to do to you.
Fake ear and shit.
When he finally get up after relieving his motherfucking self inside your body, all right, is the first thing that you coming up with is a number?
What do you mean a number?
Is you coming up with a my fault? I said a number. But you remember when I first asked this question, I was saying I don't know anybody that got raped that came out like, oh, nigga, I need 50,000.
I need that.
No,
I need 100,000 because you just raped me.
Okay, I can speak from personal experience because it happened to me. The first thing is not.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought of was never a number. The thing that came to my mind was the innocence that was stolen from me.
There it is.
Voice, you took you took my strength and you used it against me at a vulnerable state, and you just took it. No one has the right to do that to anyone. Let me first off and say that nobody has that right to take advantage of anyone, no matter how old they are, no matter how young they are. No one has that right to take that innocence away from that person, that ability for them to say yes or no. No one has that right to do that. Okay? Nobody. It's very traumatic. It doesn't heal over time. You never forget it, but you can forgive. So no, a number is not what comes into mind. What comes into mind for me is my innocence that was stolen.
And then what's the weight? So let me ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the second? Is it to cut a motherfucker dick off or to shoot a motherfucker or what?
Or want that motherfucker locked up for life?
Don't do it.
It's the one to get them locked up and really want to hurt them.
See, that's what I told you.
And they come in all, and it comes all that. It comes all at once. It's not a separate thought. It comes all at once. It's like
there we go.
Rush. It comes all it comes all at once, and it's all of a sudden.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about.
The reason why we bring this up is because Shannon Sharp, the football, he's no longer a football player. Now he's actually like a podcast extraordinary.
Right. I know who you're talking about.
So with him, he has a little bit of a situation right now with a now 21-year-old, but when he first started messing with her, she was 19 years old. She was an OnlyFans model or whore. I don't know what you want to call it. And
on OnlyFans being very explicit with your body, but it doesn't matter.
Well, no, I think the thing to me is, the reason why, I didn't mean to sound disrespectful, but my thing is if you're on, text messages and things like that with this guy that has money, talking about, what I'm saying, 25 per cheek smacking.
I've been fucking this nigga for 2 years and I ain't get no parts of this 100,000.
No, but
100 million.
I
need at least a few thousand.
Remember, she was charging the nigga to do whatever it was.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the 25 per cheek is, but I bet you it was about 2,500 just to smack the motherfucking cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
And she ain't had that many cheeks to begin with, so
type shit. You know
what I'm saying?
Right, that's cold blooded.
But what we were saying was the first number that the man presented was 10 million. So 10 million, you walk away. But of course, that's
because that lawyer got to get paid. That lawyer got to get paid. She ain't gonna see all that 50 million. That lawyer gonna get half of that. The lawyer gonna get a little over half of that. Whenever the lawyer fights for you, they get over half of whatever the fuck you're supposed to get.
You're right.
Yeah, they get like 60%.
The problem is, guess what? 50-60% of nothing is
nothing.
So my thing is, what is your risk? Because once again, like I said, know a lot of women, so I'm not downplaying rape, but I will say that I don't think that a woman's first thought is when this man gets $100 million, you know what I'm saying, payday, but trying to take half of it.
Right.
If I've been assaulted, I might think, well, shit, I'm going to take away your freedom, so you can't get this $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
Or if she offered you $10 million, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not getting it, and I'm not going back to get assaulted 3 more times after I've been assaulted once.
Right. Exactly. You don't.
This goes for all these motherfuckers that's calling rape out here on motherfuckers that ain't raped them. Like these motherfuckers did not rape you. You ain't got no type of trauma. You ain't got shit going on, and the only thing that's going through your mind is I want some money.
Well, hold on,
you can't say that because you don't know. So
I don't.
What people have to really think about when someone is saying they've been raped, the first thing that has to be done, it has to be investigated, not only by the police but also by family members that they're close with or whomever. It has to be it has to be investigated, okay? And then you have to speak with the person, to know what happened and how it went down and things of that nature. You just can't automatically say people are saying this and it hasn't happened, because when I told people that a certain person did that to me, they told me that it wasn't true. But you can't tell me what happened to me at 3:15 a.m. You can't tell me that. I remember that. Just because it's not your belief doesn't mean it didn't happen. Just because you don't want to face it or realize that it occurred, that doesn't mean it didn't happen. You have to be understanding and open-minded to see, is it true or if it's not. And then we're not one to say. But you just can't say that. You have to be very careful with your words when you say such things.
So due to the fact that I respect exactly what you're saying, I'm taking all that in.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm taking all that in because I am that one that's gonna see. If I see a certain thing, I call it for what I see it for. Like I said, to me, I feel like certain motherfuckers, like this one particular chick that we talk about, we know it's a setup, we know it's a shakedown.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that's doing that type of shit to these millionaire motherfuckers. Now, to me, that's on y'all niggas. Y'all stupid.
That's how they eat.
Yeah, y'all stupid because y'all allow motherfuckers like this in to do shit like this to y'all. But I'm glad you said what you said, Banana, because you corrected me in my thought pattern. Yeah, in my thought. Well, I'm gonna say me because in my head, if y'all down there trying to shake motherfuckers down, y'all knew what the fuck y'all was doing before y'all get shut down. Now, because I feel like motherfuckers I think got raped. I done talked to. I can't. My fault. I can't say motherfuckers, but to ladies that's been raped. Men been raped too.
As well, yeah.
Men been raped too. But ladies that been raped, the trauma that hits them, they're not jumping up like, oh, I need numbers.
No, they're not.
They out for vengeance. They want vengeance because you took from them. That's like, nigga, if you broke in my house and stole from me, nigga, I'm at your head. I'm at your cheeks. So if you took you laid on top of them and went in them and left you inside them. Some of these motherfuckers don't use condoms. Some do. Now you left a part of you in them, nigga. That's trauma in itself, right there. Because now as a woman, this motherfucker still floating around inside of me. I mean, I'm not a gynecologist or nothing. I don't know how nut come out of a female. You know, I know it's in the stomach after they swallow it, but when it goes up in the vagina, I mean, I know you could douche. If you douche right away, some of that shit come out.
No, it stays there for a week. It doesn't.
Huh?
It stays in there for a week. It doesn't matter if you douche or not. It stays in for a week.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know how it come out. I'm not a guy, but once again, these are the things that will have a female feeling fucked up and not thinking about numbers. That's where I'm at with it.
Well, for me, what I want to say was, to me, when it comes down to certain things like banana, I would trust your word because you don't seem like someone that would lie about a rape. That doesn't make any sense. See what I'm saying? No. You've been nothing but open and honest on this show.
Right.
So that shows me what you say is your word is your bond. Right. So, but in situations like this, like I'm only saying this because I want to let you know, I never jump to conclusions on certain people. Certain people I know.
Oh yeah.
You know, I will jump. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
me up.
I jump to conclusions to a lot of these motherfuckers that's
a lot of people that when you look at the track record of it and you look at different things, I hate to say it, but blame go both ways. Right. Should his stupid ass have put herself in that predicament? No. But should she have had put herself in that predicament? Because if you look at what's going on, like you can't tell me you was you can't tell me you was assaulted in September
and you go back
and then you went back in November.
Exactly.
And then he assaulted you
hold
again
up. Now
in March.
here's his other problem that he's gonna have. Here's his other problem that he's gonna have because everybody's looking at the Diddy law now, and we call it the Diddy law now because the motherfuckers did not know this. Even Chopper, that he's a motherfucking D-list celebrity. The motherfucker probably he's under an E-list celebrity. I don't know, and I'm talking about Chopper from the band.
I know.
So and he said, man, I flew a chick out, and hence of having sex, and she flew her friend with her, so I flew both of them out. But the friend wasn't with it.
Right.
And the other friend was with it. So it's like, okay, well, forget you then. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't know. Since he's an E-list celebrity, he didn't get caught with trafficking. That's trafficking. When you fly a motherfucking female from state to state and aspects of sex, that's what they call it now. That's how Diddy got charged with trafficking.
Trafficking meant that he brung these people in. He flew them in, right? Mm-hmm. And basically, he was selling them for sex. So basically, he was actually getting money for having sex with other people.
Like even chopping them said, if you look at how they broke it down, if you fly somebody in expectation of sex, that's sex.
That's trafficking.
Yeah. How though? Because
you're bringing them to you for
them in
expectation.
It's like prostitution.
Hold on one second. Wait, hold on. I was going to hear from her. What'd you say?
I said when you bring someone from wherever they are to you, that is considered sex trafficking because you're removing them from their home and bringing them to you for a sexual favor.
Yep.
That is called trafficking.
Well, yeah. Okay, no, it was a price because you paid.
It's like when you think about it. When you think about it, just think about it. When you get a prostitute, right? Mm-hmm. You get the prostitute. You take her to where you want to go, right?
Or she take you to where she got
you want to go. Y'all do whatever y'all need to do, and then you return her. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Maybe.
Okay. So if that happens, and if that occurs, that's with a car.
How though? Because to me,
wait.
What is
traffic? Jay, what is traffic?
Is the means of travel.
What is traffic?
That's it. Sex trafficking.
What is traffic?
Hold on 1 second, everybody. Wait.
What is traffic?
Let y'all know.
You're commuting. No, traffic is you're commuting.
Listen. Wait. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm letting you cook.
Sex trafficking.
I'm letting you cook.
Sex trafficking. You ready?
The pussy's in the street and rolling to
Sex-
wherever you at.
Sex trafficking is to take someone in which you intend on making money off of, and you traffic them, meaning you take them. Like they can say that I'm sex trafficking if I take my whore from here to Burleigh. You know what I'm saying? From Silver Spring to Burleigh.
You missing the big picture.
And I make money off of her, or
you missing the big picture.
And what's that?
The big picture is for motherfuckers like Harvey Weinstein that was taking females that could not afford to go to his island. And he's bringing them from one place to another.
To do what?
And hold up, look, you gotta understand what is the law? Hold on, let's go to the law first. What is the law?
And
the law puts a word out there that covers a lot of shit.
Of course.
Because there's a lot of different ways that motherfuckers can find a loophole, right?
Right.
Sex trafficking. So sex trafficking meaning you bringing somebody from one place to another and this is what they call sex trafficking, in intent to get sexual favors.
So let me
You pay
better
buying a ticket.
So what you're telling me is that everyone who takes a chick from here to Atlanta or here to Miami, right?
Yes.
On vacation.
Yes.
And you know you about to get ready to fuck. You trying to say that's sex trafficking?
That's sex trafficking.
No, because you're not making money off of that sex.
Hold up. So you just found a loophole. Now, I'm finna put you out.
What?
Right there.
You put it on. You said vacation.
You said you brought a chick here to go on vacation. You just added vacation in it. But you still having sex. You brought her here to this area, to this exquisite place to have the best sex, because you brought her to this place to have sex. Your intent was to have
sex with my woman, or it could
that
be a
ain't
new
your
woman or
that's
whatever.
A friend.
You
that's
said
I'm just saying, but I'm taking this woman
as a defense lawyer. I'm gonna hit your ass over the head every time that you say something. I'm gonna because everything that you saying. Look how we do it. I know you gave me a loophole, and I just showed you where your loophole was.
What was that?
Vacation.
You put vacation in. The fact of you still bringing this young lady, you still bringing this young dude. It do because you paid for this ticket.
For the travel.
You paid for the
ticket has nothing to do with it.
Nigga,
you paid for it.
Sex trafficking
she
part
didn't
about
pay
it is,
for it. You paid for it.
But here's the thing. Y'all not understanding what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
Okay.
I paid. Listen, I paid the transport.
You just said it.
But
you just said
it.
You just said
you paid for transport.
I didn't make any money, or she didn't make any money off of that transaction.
She made money because she paid for the ticket and she got the trip. She got the trip. She got the trip. She got the ticket. All that's paid for
by you.
Yeah,
by
me. But the problem is that
hold up.
Any man that said this is a woman can get out of that.
Why did you pay for that though?
It's the point of me flying her out. And
why did you pay? I'm listening. Why did you pay for her to come?
I'm telling y'all about sex trafficking. If she made money off of it, or you made money off of it,
no,
that's the part.
We're trying to tell you the new law of sex trafficking. If you pay for her, why did you pay for her to come and see you?
For sex.
How
was that sex trafficking?
Dude, look up Chopper. Look up Chopper right now. Chopper broke it all the way down too. He was
sex
like, bro,
he's like, I didn't even know a female from one place to another in intent to have sex.
That's sex trafficking.
Yeah.
They summed it up to that.
Puffy got it because of the motherfucker he beat up in the hotel, taking her over here and having her have sex with the bodyguard and all like this. And
he was making money
the male
off
escort.
No,
but it's still sex
that
trafficking.
particular one he didn't make money off of.
He
had her have sex with other motherfuckers just
with
because.
Other male escorts.
Just because.
He had, but it was for a show.
She didn't get paid
to be able to come in there.
They weren't making a point on.
Yeah, but I'm saying that. But they was paying to go.
All right, y'all, hold up. Before we gotta do this right, like how we supposed to.
Because we just
we're going back and forth. So with that being said,
nakedness.
My brother ain't here today, and I'm still, you know me, I'm gonna call a shot because this nigga just hit us with a text message stating something. Then he hit me today like, "Hey man, I can't make it." So I gotta put eyes from the streets what he posted on here the other day, what he sent to us.
Oh no, don't do him like that.
Yeah, I am gonna do him like that.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
bro, fuck that. I'm doing him like that. Check it out.
Hey,
Oh Lord.
straight from us.
That's my motherfucker brother. I can do it.
Going to have the energy.
Hold up. I gotta start this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
you gotta have the energy.
You're not always going to feel You're not always going to have the energy. Some days, you'll wake up wondering if what you're doing even matters. And that's okay. Because life isn't about being perfect every single day. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it. It's about waking up, dragging yourself through the doubt, and saying, I'll try again today. It's about choosing discipline over excuses and progress over perfection. You don't need a massive breakthrough every morning. You just need consistency. You need courage. You need to remember why you started. You're not falling behind. You're just learning what it means to keep going. So take a breath, refocus, and keep showing up because your future self is already thanking you for not giving up.
So with that
Thank you
being
for not
said,
giving up.
so with that being said, that was my shot fired at my brother because his ass ain't here today. And no matter what you're doing, you're supposed to be motivated to come to your motherfucking job. Even though we ain't getting paid right now, we ain't getting paid
Yes,
for this.
we are.
But this is our job.
From you guys,
this is
from
what
the
we
guests,
do.
we get paid.
Because I was gonna say we get paid from y'all that
Y'all,
tune in
thank
from
y'all.
us and listen to us rant and rave about everything that we feel about. That's why it's straight from us to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Our fucking opinion to y'all,
Right.
but we want y'all opinion on it because we could be wrong at times. But this is why we come here on a daily
Straight
basis
from us.
to give y'all our opinion. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that he's just out fucking off. He could be. Ain't no telling with that
He's
nigga.
skating.
That nigga could be doing some shit right now that a lot of us wish we could be doing. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't. So he doing it for us.
Right.
Type shit. But
Whatever that may be.
whatever it is, you know.
Hey.
But you know, I'm always on call shots at my brother and show love because that was a valid ass thing that he sent to us. Because that message really goes out to everybody, man. When you sitting there thinking like, hey, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this, get your ass up and do it.
Bam.
Get it done. Because when you don't do it, then next thing you know, you got other shit that added up on you and added up on you and added up on you. Now you got multiple things that you need to get done that you can't get done because you ain't even finished where the fuck you left off at.
Right.
Or you can't go get that fucking job that you wanted to get because you was too lazy to get up and fill out that application. You was too lazy to get up and make it to that interview on time because you was too busy out in the club, out in the streets, everything else. And I ain't gonna lie.
You overslept.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to a club this Saturday, man. Oh my goodness. I've been looking at this club. I've been eyeballing this club. Man. Everybody that know me know
I missed out.
I don't do clubs.
No.
I don't do clubs. I stopped when I became a biker. I do club houses because I'm at peace. When I walk out that door, I don't have to worry about a shootout. I don't have to worry about a motherfucking mad because somebody stepped on the toe.
Right.
I ain't got to worry about a motherfucker
That
being
way.
mad because your chick over here throwing her ass in a circle, busting it down, and another nigga dancing like, hey, nigga, I couldn't dance on her if she wasn't out here dancing. You know what I'm saying? Now you
Right.
mad because at me, but why the fuck you mad at me? You should be mad at her. I didn't know about you, nigga. She didn't say nothing about you. She asked me to dance and we danced. So that's what the fuck it is. Now that we in the club, I got intense on one of Mike wanna fuck because shit, the way she was throwing her ass on me, like damn, here's the invite. And this is why I say motherfuckers need to open up their mind when they go out to clubs and you doing certain shit in clubs and you opening the door
That's
for
why it's called a
motherfuckers
club.
to come the fuck in. Most single motherfuckers go to clubs because why?
It's easy.
I'm looking for potential.
Yep.
When you go to clubs, you're looking for potential.
Show me what you got.
I don't know. That's maybe another reason why I'm not in clubs right now because I don't want that potential that you can get in a club no more.
Right.
No, I'm on
It's
adult
the
shit.
wrong kind
I
of
would
attention.
go to the hole in the wall because everybody there just there to have a motherfucking drink. I ain't here to throw my ass in a circle or nothing else. I'm here to have a drink. I'm stressed out because the kids got on my nerves. I'm stressed out because I was at work. I'm stressed out because of this, and the other. So we out here in the hole in the wall having a drink and talking shit with each other. And now, okay, as a man, hey, make sure you make it to your car safe, Miss Lady. I'm gonna watch you make it to your car. It ain't even we ain't even flirting or nothing else.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just
And
a
as
good
a
fella.
man, when you get ready to get up, the lady is sitting there like,
Can you read this definition of sex trafficking? I just want to just make sure.
I'm for sure give it to him.
Say I stopped
Yeah.
going to clubs because I got saved and would start going to church.
That's what I was trying to tell y'all. It has to be an illegal. You have to be trying to exploit someone for sex, bro.
So once again, the
The
thing about
you,
it
how
is,
many definitions are there?
man, look, let's stop
It's a
because
lot of
he pulling
definitions.
me. Every time I come out, they pull me back
You
in.
know,
This motherfucker would have pulled me back in.
That's
So
the definition.
no, we got the definition.
I might be
But
right,
look
but
up,
I know the definition.
look up the statutes
See,
of what they're charging motherfuckers
I'm
for
saying
now.
it's a
So
stat.
you can look
different
up that,
definitions. Like
but look
that's
up the statutes.
like-
Look up the statutes of what
Hold
they
on.
are charging people for now. You know they can change the law real motherfucking quick. That's what they've been doing.
And
So
that's what I said, bro.
right.
since
It's the
Jay
statute
fucked
of
my thoughts
limitations
of what I was talking about
always
prior,
change.
and I was talking about something. I don't remember what the fuck I was saying. Thanks to this motherfucker.
You were talking about the reasons why you are comfortable with being at your clubhouse versus a.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Banana. See, that's why we work good together. Because these other motherfuckers, boy, I tell you, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, she got to
that's
put
my
it
brother.
out there,
I love
so
him.
we
but
gotta
shit.
let it be good.
So with all being said, is
What we
when I
got,
go to
some
the
messages?
clubhouse, I know whose woman is who up in there. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but love. We all got respect for each other and shit like that. Some
Right.
motherfuckers don't have respect because I'm not gonna lie. Some motherfuckers is trying to fuck on certain women. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain women that is out there fucking with multiple niggas.
Right.
But they got their day of the week. You know what I'm saying, nigga? You can't get mad at me. I'm fucking with him on Thursday because your day is on Tuesday. So respect our shit. And that's what you supposed to do when it's all said and done. Oh shit, we got both readers up in this motherfucker now. Look at this shit.
What up, Rita?
He spelt her whole shit out, boy. That's
Rita. What's up?
shit out. But like I said, I went to the Young Get Dig, and it was cool. It was a Latino spot. You know what I'm saying? And it was a nice ass club. It was spacious. It was able to have, it had two DJs.
Mm.
It had a hostess that walk around. I believe she was in a bodysuit with cheeks out, and I was like, damn, I was shocked.
Bodysuit with cheeks out.
With,
We noticed that.
yeah, man. Look, bro. Look, hey, I sat against the wall with the table in front of me and everything else, and the brothers around me. I was in the back.
Right. Out the way.
But
Can I say something really quick, if you don't mind?
a good time. It wasn't. I got you. Go on a second. It was a good time.
Okay.
The first time being in the club, it was a good time. Motherfuckers wouldn't press you, nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But Latinos kick it different than black people.
Yes, they do.
So I think that's the difference of it. I was in a Latino bar and not a black person bar where motherfuckers looking at you up and down because they knew how they ladies looked when they walked in there. So they know that you're a man. They know once they ladies walk past, there's another lady that walk past that they looked at, but you looked at their lady when they walk past and they look at you and they just smile and be like, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just you a man, so we know you gonna look just like I'm gonna look. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for letting me know that my woman looked good. But you did, yeah, and that was the whole thing. You didn't touch, you didn't do shit else.
That's it.
You look. I can't get mad at you for looking.
Look, but don't
you know
touch.
It is what it is. But it was a good time down there.
Right.
But like I said, I usually don't go to clubs no more. I just went to this particular one because it was different than the norm, you know. And we was doing different shit. And it was us just sitting there enjoying our motherfucking self,
right,
and having a good damn time. But with that being said, since we got sent back to this sex trafficking shit, go ahead. Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I know. Yeah. Sex trafficking, a crime involving the exploitation of someone for the purpose of compelled labor or a commercial sex act through the use of force, fraud, or coercion. Now, pause. Where a person younger than age 18 is induced to perform a commercial sex act, it is a crime regardless of whether there is any force, fraud, or coercion. Now, I'm going to go to DHS. Hold on. Okay. Human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud, coercion to obtain some type of labor or commercial sex act. Every year, millions of men, women, and children are trafficked worldwide, including right here in the United States. It can happen in any community, and victims can be any age, race, gender, or nationality. Traffickers might use the following methods to lure victims into trafficking situations: violence, manipulation, false promises of well paying jobs, romantic relationships. Now, by you, Jay,
Yes.
you're talking on the money aspect with
No,
them being
So,
paid.
no.
As you heard what I read,
Commercial, and also intimidation. That's what I was
okay,
trying to say.
but there are also
Not
other
just flying
ways.
somebody out.
If somebody is promising you a romantic relationship, there's no money involved right there, only especially through the exchange. But they're just promising you something. If they're moving you from anywhere that you live to bring you to where they are to get a sex act done, they're sex trafficking.
yeah,
Just to break, just to
well,
bring that
in
more,
my
give you a more
in
clear
the fact,
insight.
Well, listen.
Okay.
it's
So
done.
all I was trying to say was, yeah, what you just said is real. A romantic relationship or something like that. But to me, the trafficking comes in when you try to enforce that person to do that act. Me just
It doesn't come with the forcing.
flying,
No,
It
it don't. It
comes
don't
I'm
with
come with the
saying,
force
me
the
no
just
more.
trick.
flying you out. Me just flying you out to me isn't the sex trafficking. It's the fact that I expect for
But
you know
you're implying that
They
person.
be
labor
paying for
behind
it.
me paying for
Now,
it.
if she pay for it to come out,
You
they can't
paying
hit you
for
with
the
They
sex.
flight,
can't do
bro.
it.
You can get
But
some
if you
sex.
But
don't,
you
if
paid
you
You
pay
for
for
paying.
it,
it.
If
You
I
paying
pay
for the
for it, but
flight.
it's sex
also if
trafficking.
I expect
You
something in
paying for the
return for
flight.
that flight,
You paying for
that's
the
sex.
Uber.
I just told
You
y'all.
paying for the flight. You paying for the Uber. You paying for something
Yeah.
to get her to you so you can have sex with her.
So I can say because I've done that, I expect in return what I'm expecting, which is going to be sex.
But as soon
That's
as she
sex
say,
trafficking.
But
as
yes,
soon as she go somewhere and tell the police, hey, they be like, I feel like I've been raped. How? Because I don't live here. This person brought me out here. And all
here's
she
the
want to
kick.
do is have sex with me.
So
I
like
agree
Chopper
with
said,
y'all. I
hold up.
agree
So
with
like
y'all.
Chopper said, when he said he wasn't paying for the other chick flight back because she came in town acting all fucked up and shit, thinking she was expecting more, and he wasn't giving her all what she wanted because bitch, you was the extra, you wasn't
Right.
the main. My main chick is gonna get whatever the fuck is needed to be given and stuff like that.
Right.
So now this chick feeling funny, like, oh, he flew me out here and won't find me back home, and this, that, another. He was trying to get me for sex. So now you are sex trafficking because you
No,
brought her out here,
Because she
and the
gonna
thing,
say,
she
that's not the
said that you
person.
brought her out here for sex.
And I understand that. But what I'm saying is the
And so
loophole in
she
that. I
said,
agree with
nah, I
y'all. I
don't
agree
want to
with
give
y'all.
it to you.
She can say that, but here's what my thing is. Because you was the third wheel, I ain't fly you out this mother anyway. Your friend said, "Hey, you got to fly my friend."
He
out.
did fly her out though, but she said
because
that. Mhm.
because the chick that he was originally. That's all I'm trying to
right,
say. Like
he flew both of them out so they
yeah,
can have company with each other.
yeah.
So she won't
Jay,
be
I
by
sent you a
herself.
different flyer too because it got the free food on there. So I know we usually post the flyers and stuff, so that's the other flyer.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we was on Eyes from the
Yeah,
streets,
we kinda
We
but
were.
you know, Jay got to prove a goddamn
Of
point.
course,
When
y'all
we could
know
have
me.
came
Y'all know
back
me.
to this shit
No,
after the Eyes
while,
from the
while
street
it's,
parts, we
while
could
it's
have
fresh on
used
my
this.
mind, I got
No, nigga, we could have
nigga. I'm
used this shit as a
49 years
Russell. What's
old,
name?
nigga. I gotta
Can't
I
forget
gotta get it
nothing.
done right now.
Nah,
This is
fuck
Straight
that.
From Us podcast. We want to thank y'all
Dude.
for tuning
Hey, you
in.
know what? I gotta say this too. It's
Thank
true,
you for having us, Jay.
but people
Yes.
people brought this video back out of that teenage girl that shot her cousin. I didn't know like she was 12 and he was 13. I
Oh
thought
Lord.
they was a little bit older, but
What was
Oh
this
yeah.
at?
St. Louis. They said Chicago, but it was St. Louis. The more I looked into it, it was St. Louis.
Okay.
Uh, I'm not saying no names or nothing like that because it just popped up right here on me, and that's why I'm saying it again.
Right.
But this shit is real. Like, where did this chick get this gun from with a drum on it? She didn't even know how to hold it in the first place. She had it upside down. The drum was up this way. It's a what's the name drum? I know the drum because it's a 4.5 because I got that same drum.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Alleg-
I don't got the same drum. Somebody else got that drum. I know who got the drum.
Somebody
So
got it. Somebody.
so
Yeah.
basically, you know,
Allegedly.
he
It's
asked me
out.
to look at something for him with the drum. So I looked
It
at
was
it.
Kaza Seze.
Yeah.
Right.
So she had the gun pointed at
Should
his
have been a
head like
lawyer.
this,
Fuck
like
it.
nigga, I'll bust your shit. and I don't know if it was lemon squeeze trigger or whatnot, but she didn't know nothing about the gun or whatnot. Because, like I said, in this picture,
it was held upside
hold
down.
up, look, in that picture you see it's held up upside down, right? Now she got it right.
Y'all show us.
Well, she got it against the head. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, okay.
And
Is
then
the child?
and then she
Yeah.
and when she hit him in the head, he dropped. And she dropped, panicking like, "What the hell happened?" But then I don't know if she shot herself. Period. How she shot herself, I don't know. She was trying to look at the gun and see what the fuck she did wrong, and it went off again. Now we didn't had a gun like that. We called it tricky. That 2.5 that shot motherfuckers just because it felt like shooting motherfuckers. You tap that motherfucker, that gun shot you. Like bullshit ain't nothing, dog. Like when I say you tap that gun, we was walking through a party. Nigga had the gun in his pocket. Motherfucker bumped it. Pow! The motherfucker shot him in the leg. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. So I
But
don't
real
know.
talk, that's how
but
my brother
at the end of the
passed
day,
away by
with
a
them
feather
being their
trigger.
age, why the fuck do
Straight
these
up.
kids have these guns
My
and
little
shit?
brother Chuck, that's how he passed away from body playing with a gun and it had a feather trigger on it and trying to shoot in the air and everything. And you know what I'm saying? That's how that happened.
Sorry to hear.
I'm trying to send it to you.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to send it to you, but I'm trying to send it to Rita.
to them, if
Rita,
they're supposed to be locked away.
huh?
Yeah.
If they're supposed to be locked, the guns are supposed to be put away, locked up, right, in a safe. This is how they're supposed to be, right?
But this also had a 6-year-old got killed because the uncle was playing with the guns with him sitting there and must have left it down and he got to playing with it and went off and shot him.
Okay.
That's why we charged the mama.
Question
And
still remains.
yeah.
How are these children getting this access to these guns? Hey, getting access to these guns like this? Because if you have it, right, why is it loaded with one up?
Right.
Not only that, it's just like it got to be somewhere to where they see it.
They
This
seen it. He seen it. The little boy seen the gun. His uncle playing with, and decided to play with it, and it went off. At least that's what they say. But that's why they locked up the mama in them because the lock box for the gun was in there, but it haven't even been used.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all giving people too much credit.
Right.
When we were coming up, a gun, it was buried motherfucker where it was behind a dresser, it was up in the closet somewhere,
it was in
something like
you
that.
wouldn't
Like,
even think of looking at to get it.
Nowadays, I went into a nigga house one time and he had his shit on the coffee table.
Right.
And it was kids walking around.
you can't. We have kids.
You can't do it. You ain't supposed to, but hey.
You have to, I mean, I'm just saying in general. Okay, we as parents need to be more responsible with putting these guns up. Okay, because these our children are they just getting them. They
Even when you put the guns up, just like the 12-year-old that shot his mama
it's
for
called
not finding.
they have it or whatever, but you know they seen it within the house. Everybody got one and they put them on whatever. So they think they same. So guess what happened? We have these accidents killed and it shouldn't be.
Right. That's why I said like the 12-year-old that shot his mama for not buying the virtual reality game. She had her gun put up in a shoebox because he knew where it was at and where she kept it. He went and told her, like, give me I want the game. And he like, no. He just wanted to get her to scare her, pull the trigger and shot her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I
this is what we
talk
going
about this.
through because it was put up, but he knew where it was at.
Close with the close with the so but I will say that I'm getting an echo, so
I'm getting an echo, so that's
Hold
um
All right, what we talking about?
okay, so I
We
was
still talking about that same
with
topic.
the young lady. I know someone that knows her. So all I'm gonna say about it is she put it away. Okay.
You glitching, son.
I am.
Yeah, go ahead, talk, but you was glitching, son.
Right. She had
Is
it put
it
away.
okay now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So what I was saying was she put it away. From what I've heard, allegedly, he was upset with her and wanted to kill her and said he was going to kill her because she didn't get in the game, allegedly.
Right.
Okay. But yet and still, she put it away. He went to retrieve it because he didn't get what he wanted.
Yeah.
Okay. Nevertheless, it still shouldn't have happened. He shouldn't have went and retrieved it from where she got it.
That's true.
Okay. So with that being said, at this point, we finna go to the yellow brick road so we can get to this part. And then we're gonna go into the podcast, even though we did the podcast without doing the yellow brick road. But I gotta pay homage to my brother and do his yellow brick road.
Cool.
So with that being said, here's some questions that came out. And I'm just gonna play it because Jay couldn't download it. So some of these I'm gonna play, but Jay got 2 of them that he got downloaded that he's gonna play. I'm gonna start with this one here.
Watch this. Tell me your thoughts on this. Think a man without money would make a woman happy?
Yes, yeah.
Do you think a man without money can make a woman in a relationship happy?
Yeah, of course. If he's a nice, kind human being, then yeah, of course. Money can't always buy you happiness, right?
And with no money, make a woman happy in a relationship.
I think so, yes. Yes. I'm going to say no. No. Hell no. Absolutely not. No. No. Hell no. How he going to make me happy? How you going to make her happy with no money?
Watch this.
So with that being said, I mean,
we have
more y'all. I
comment.
mean, huh?
We have comment on the
have
podcast.
what?
Comments.
Oh yeah, that's Ding Ding, Sugar Ding Ding. Hey Banana, she said, hey Banana. The kids are exposed to too much TV and video games, so they feel like they can do whatever they see. I feel like it's different. It ain't the video games. I feel like it's the cell phones. The cell phones is really what's doing it because they got free range to look at everything and then some. So the video games start some shit, but the phones is really what's doing it because they linked into everything and a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's what's the new shit called now? Influencers. So you got influencers now that's telling your kids, hey, you should be this way, you should be that way, you should do this, you should do that. So you got all these influencers that's full of shit they got damn self, but they getting paid for it. So they doing the act that they need to do, but the kids don't really know that shit is an act.
Well, wait, there's 2. So let me just add 2 things. Just real fast. You ready? You ready?
Take off.
Go ahead.
Number 1, us being adults, we cannot allow our kids to be influenced by these people. But when has there? My second question is: when has there never not been influencers?
It's always been influencers.
The one niggas on the block. The one niggas on the block.
But-
Remember what they used to tell you? You know what I'm saying? Fuck education, get money.
Yeah.
Niggas money out here on the block.
Get it.
You always had influencers. It's just, of course, it's way more prevalent because we have social media.
Right.
But to me, we have a responsibility.
Why the fuck everybody cannot sign in to certain ones? Everybody else signed in, but Ding Ding.
Did you say that one out though?
Yeah, Ding Ding says she can't sign in to it, so I'm gonna try to send it to her again.
No, you send it through text, right?
If the
I sent it to her inbox, not text.
No, send it through text because the text to me worked. For some reason, when I send it through the like Facebook Messenger or something, everybody always say it don't come through.
Right. They don't know what it is. Because it don't show up.
Well, connect.
Right. That's why I say,
it wasn't until I like my cousin.
That's the wrong one. Hold up, I gotta go get the link all over again. I just sent her some.
Sorry, Banana, go ahead. Say it again, Banana.
I said the link messenger. They have to pick the outside.
You choppy again.
right.
Okay.
Put your phone
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So when they open the link from Messenger, there are 3 dots on the right. You click those 3 dots. Go to open new browser. When you open new browser, it's gonna open up. You put your name. You move the mic. You cancel out the camera. Push join. You're in.
All right, so I'm gonna do one more, and then Jay, I'm gonna have you do the other 2 that you got. So this one here, check this out.
All of a sudden, I had a feeling about something whenever he's doing something wrong. But why does it not work whenever that man's needs are not being met? Don't shoot the messenger, but a lot of women only use their woman's intuition to tell them whenever their man is doing something wrong. If their man is lying, cheating, sliding in somebody's DM, entertaining somebody, that intuition kick in hella strong. All of a sudden, I had a feeling about something whenever he's doing something wrong. But why does it not work whenever that man's needs are not being met? Why does that intuition not kick in whenever he's not happy? Right. Whenever he's afraid to have a real conversation with you because you are police tone, and every time y'all have any kind of conversation that doesn't go your way. Where's the intuition whenever he needs a little bit extra attention, extra time, because he's having a rough time, because he's having some personal situations going on, and he may just need you to be there for him? Where's the intuition then? Why does it only work if he's doing something absolutely wrong? I ain't gonna hold you. Intuition can be like a superpower, but can we use it for good too?
Yes. Facts.
I think I spoke on that a minute ago.
Shit.
Like, I think I spoke on that a minute ago on one of the last podcasts that we had about how women intuitions always want to be so strong when it's proving you wrong. You know? But yeah, I think I spoke on that by like, I don't know how many episodes ago.
Well, but now that you said you want to speak on it?
Yeah. I was just
My fault, y'all. Some other shit just came up. I'm tripping off of.
Go ahead, Banana.
Corey Holcomb been going at it with a lot of motherfuckers, but he going at it with down there rolling.
when it comes to women's intuition, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a gift that has been given by God for us to see, whether it be wrong, good, or bad. When you know your mate needs something, whether it's consoling, comforting, love, a listening ear, you know it. So it is used. You can use that intuition for that. There's also the part when your man is cheating. That is, it comes in and it's being used. Now it depends on the woman on which one she's gonna use or which one she's gonna key in on. But if you're open and you're with your mate and you are connected with your mate, those things are gonna come. The good and the bad are gonna come. You just have to realize, okay, you know what? It looked like he having a rough day. Let me just give him a hug. Let me rub his feet. Let me do something for him to make him feel relaxed or comfortable. It gives you that, but women don't tend to feed on it. Most women don't know even how to use it.
Most women choose not to.
Let's
be facts on that. Let's be facts on that. Most women choose not to. They use it when they feel like, oh, I want to be on one, and then they use it, and they choose not to use it when, oh, you know what? And they can clearly see they don't even have to use a woman intuition to see, oh, he having a fucked up day.
But when
and some of them want to add on to your fucked up day. They feel
Right.
like, oh,
Sometimes
you already
it's a
having a
show.
fucked up day, so it ain't gonna matter what the fuck I say. I can say the rest of it, and you just gonna deal with it as a man.
Right,
as a man, we expected to take a lot of shit and receive nothing.
When you
as a man, once again, and I say this,
I can't say nothing.
No, as a man,
Mm-hmm.
and once again, if I could find the Chris Rock. What's the name? Chris Rock said it best.
My Bigger and Blacker.
Yeah, in his comedy show.
Right.
A man is supposed to love, but a man is only loved in
for what he can bring to the table.
What he can bring to the table. Yeah. That's
but,
it. So a man only supposed to be out here doing shit. Now when he going through it, nobody else supposed to fucking care. A man's supposed to eat that shit up and take it because what? He's a fucking man.
No, but let me ask you a question.
That's not true.
Wait,
I know it's not
hold
true.
On one second, Banana.
I know it's not true.
Hold on one second.
Right.
This is my thing. How many men, real men, do you know that's gonna let you know that they're going through shit?
Right.
There's a lot of us that won't, because bro, we cut from that cloth.
That's what
we're cut. I can tell you right now, we're cut from that cloth because we the ones that be like, you know what? I don't need a motherfucker to do shit for me.
I'm finna go get it.
Because I'm gonna get it. Exactly. Like bro said, I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna make sure shit happens for me. Right. Because of I don't ever want to depend on somebody else Because how many times have you been let down?
You just proved
how many times have you been let down?
That's what I'm saying. But then also, here's the thing:
multiple times.
Is it the letdown thing, or is it the you? I don't want to show. So for me, I expect to be let down.
Men don't want to be vulnerable.
There you go.
Let's
keep it real.
Y'all don't want to be vulnerable. Your emotions, you don't want to show them. You don't want to let people know that you need help. You don't want. You just don't.
Yeah.
So
when Banana, real quick though. But why do you? Why do you think that is?
Because y'all always are taught to be strong. And actually, you have times when you're weak. So if it's not being explained to, we have to see women. Have to look at you. See if they connect to you, they gonna see it. They gonna feel it. They gonna get it.
Yes.
But if they not, they ain't gonna care two bits.
There you go. Thank you.
You get what I'm saying? So,
but most women,
sometimes that verbal knowledge of how you're feeling can help even more. Especially with communication. When we communicate, I need to hear this from you. I don't always want to read your mind. I don't always want to guess. I don't always want to question. Come and talk to me.
Banana, but here's the thing. Wait, hold on 1 second. I just want to elaborate on that. So here's the thing. So why do y'all always?
We going at it all night.
But women,
welcome to Straight From Us podcast. We going at it all night.
Women,
just so y'all know.
Women, it's the same thing. You guys expect for us to be able to read y'all mind when y'all.
Hell yeah! Hold up, the biggest one is what you want to eat.
But I'm gonna tell you.
One is you ask a female what she want to eat. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you if I
no, I don't want no pizza.
No, not even
no burger.
Not even just the eating part, man. My ex-wife.
I'm just using the simple shit.
My ex-wife used to wake up out of dreams mad. What the fuck is you mad for? I had a dream that you was cheating on me.
What?
It's a dream.
What the fuck is you talking about? But that's the thing. How am I supposed to read your dreams? How am I? What's going on in your dreams to the point where you feel like I'm doing this?
At you like I know what you dreaming.
Yeah, like what the fuck you dreaming about?
That's a crazy shit.
But I went through that. But also my ex-wife was Creole, so I didn't have.
It's just like
shit she was going.
But don't feel bad. I went through it as well. Okay.
But wait,
I'm like what?
But let me just let y'all in on tidbit information. I just want to just say this one last thing. Tidbit information. The reason why we do not express our feelings, we do not express a vulnerability.
Most women don't give a fuck.
No, it's no. See, I'm not saying that. That wasn't me.
I'm saying
that was cool with us. That was cool with us.
That's cool. Motherfuckers know who I am.
Let me just let y'all know
where it's coming from.
Just let y'all know.
I'm gonna spit the
what
truth.
It is this.
I'm gonna spit the truth.
Wait, a man's status is always. We're always at war with another man. Not saying every man, but another man. So if I show my vulnerability, guess what? They've just won a battle in the war. Mm-hmm. Because men always exploit.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
or is that what your brain tells you?
No, it's always all the time. Men always exploit the next man's vulnerability. It happens in high school. You wear the wrong shoes to school. The nigga that's hating on you. Remember, hate brings envy. Hate breeds envy, right? So the next nigga, this nigga.
The mindset.
No, it's men. It's men, period. You always at odds with somebody else. So why do you think? So wait, real quick. Why do you think that the three of us, and it wouldn't only be four, that we've been friends? I call them my family, but we friends. We're not even blood. Mm-hmm. But this man's mama that's my auntie. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The reason why we stay so clicked in and so bonded is because I can give these men my vulnerability and they would not exploit it.
Hell no.
That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. So listen, when it comes to men, but you have to, unless you meet like-minded individuals that you know will go to bat for you. I know you niggas kill for me, die for me, and y'all know I do the same thing. Yeah. That's the only way that you will explain when you're going through something. Like T did a few weeks ago. Hey, he's letting me know about what's going on in his relationship. Why? Because I'm his cousin. He knows I'm never going to steer him wrong.
And he want to know.
The next man will exploit that. That's why we don't just automatically reveal a lot of stuff.
Next man to
so
use that to
now
get
you
your
just heard
chick
from a
that
man
you
the
with.
reason why men don't do it.
That nigga use the shit to get your chick. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Oh, you doing
Nah,
that?
if they
But
using
it's the
it for
same thing
girl,
with
they
women.
they
though.
exposing way too much
Women
information.
women exploit. Women tell every female about everything they going through with their nigga, and other females like, yeah, you know, and they want to see what the fuck that shit about. But niggas not that. That's a whole nother level though. Women expect that shit out of women sometimes because y'all know when y'all doing that shit. Men don't expect that shit from men because men is like, nigga, it's a bond right here. Because like right now, our old school shit was if it ain't your man, you can't complain. Basically stating of if this was the bitch you was just fucking with or whatever, that ain't your main chick, you can't complain if I bounce that bitch.
But
you know what I'm saying?
But what was that? Why was that law written? Why was that law? Why was our law that law written?
Because
motherfuckers was out there fucking with everybody's shit.
Right.
And
what would they do though?
And we used to bring females to the house just to test their loyalty to the man. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm bringing you in a house full of niggas, full of dogs.
Yeah.
You don't know that these is dogs, but you in a house full of dogs. I only had one female that ever passed that test. One female in my life that ever passed that motherfucking test. And this man right here is the man that told me, that's the female you need to keep right there. He was like, man, when you went to the store, because we would leave out and go to the store. The store right on the corner, but it takes us like 30 minutes to get back. The store right on the corner.
I remember this all the time. I'm like,
So-
what is that zone?
That stuff
So-
right
Niggas
there.
was doing everything but going to the store.
the
at
niggas
first.
is in there. The
I'm
niggas
finna
is
roll
in
a blunt
there,
up on the way
all
there.
in her ear,
Yeah.
all saying all type of shit. Man, I done had so many females get bust down. It was ridiculous. But I had one that stood the threshold. It cussed me smooth the fuck out. As soon as I came back up in the house, motherfucker, what the fuck was your motherfucking problem to leave me in this motherfucker house with all these bullshit ass niggas up in this? Like, she cussing me the fuck
You hear
out.
what he's saying?
Yeah.
You hear what he's saying? So listen,
I remember. Hey,
last week when we had that
Bro,
conversation,
we done
that's
been
what
there.
I'm trying to tell you. That's the woman I'm with now. The woman I told you that you
Mhm.
stick with, that's what woman I'm with now. If I leave that motherfucker somewhere, she gonna cuss everybody in the house out, plus me. That's the one you want to stick with. You want to stick with a woman that knows what her convictions are, knows what her limitations are, but also knows what her respect is, her dignity is.
And know what real love is.
Yeah.
I'm finna beat these niggas up. I'm coming in. What you fight these niggas? This is why.
But what can you say?
Because
what can you say?
I'm
What
about
can
to,
you
I'm
say?
about to help her
If she,
fight.
if you know
my
what I'm saying?
own
Like y'all
niggas.
niggas, I told y'all
Like I
niggas.
told y'all niggas,
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
down.
But
You know?
proud though,
But see, when you got your real
Proud.
ones, now see, I'm gonna say this. My real one always been Jay. The damn dogs and the snakes, it was Spank.
I knew
names.
he
Fuck
gonna
it,
the
it
names
is
on
what it is. What the fuck he gonna do? What the fuck he gonna do? Like real shit.
You ain't saying he doing nothing. We just
I'm
saying
just
why you
saying.
got to name
Works, and I can join the broadcast.
You said what?
What?
Who was that?
Oh, that's D.
Huh?
Sugar Ding Ding.
Oh,
Hey,
Ding Ding.
Hey,
Ding.
Ding.
What up, Ding Ding? So at the end of the day, Spank was the biggest motherfucking snake, and he taught everybody how to be snakes in the motherfucking bag. You know what I'm saying? And then Goldie Mac. What the fuck is that?
Okay.
What is that?
Who that
That's
is?
the TV.
Talk to
turn
me.
it down.
You in here speak.
So
we listening.
the schizophrenic Goldie Mac was another motherfucking one that he really wasn't a snake, but he couldn't help his tendencies because he was the pretty boy. So it was easy for him to be a snake, even though he didn't really want to be a snake. He was a snake with a conscience, because at least he'd come and tell you. Spank won't tell you shit. Spank can fuck your bitch and then come and kick it with you and talk to the bitch at the same time.
I was.
Like ain't nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
we all been through that shit.
but here's the thing though. What I traded for the world? No. Because what it did was it was a lesson to all of us.
It made us stronger. The ones that stuck around.
Yeah, who was going to be the loyal people? Who the people you're going to be able to trust?
Yeah.
Right.
And who you couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So the people who he's speaking of, I just want to let y'all know, those are my first cousins, my blood cousin. T.O. Goldie Mac, Spank, my blood cousin.
Right.
But do I trust them niggas with a penny candy? No.
No.
That penny.
Not even a
Not
tissue.
even with that penny candy.
I don't trust
Not
Spank.
even with them sugar straws that we used to get back in the days.
The cheap, matter of fact,
I
the
don't
cheap
trust
ones.
Spank with shit. Now Schizo, I would have had, but I heard what's going on with him now. Back then, that nigga was always, he'd come up to me like, bro, and he'd open up like real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this is what it. So Schizo, I put him on a different platform. You know, like right now, I still want to see that brother. I probably gonna have to go to Cali to see him. I know you told me what you told me, and I feel some type of way because that was, you know, me and him used to be out here together. Me, him, and Twink. Even though they put me in a situation with them damn, that I ain't gonna say what mob, but the mob and shit. That shit was some shit, man. We had to get our way up out of it. I'm a thinking motherfucker, so I'm like, hey, we out here, we gone. You know what I'm saying? But them niggas, man, they punching on each other and all type of shit. Yeah, but when it's all said and done, it was so many females that got turned out to the whole crew because we gave them what they want. In our eyes, we gave them what they want. You want to fuck him, and him? Okay, you finna fuck all of us at the same time together.
Oh my!
That's what's finna happen.
Straight from us.
And we were so wrong. We should call it a blessing.
It was a blessing. We blessed you. We blessed you with what you wanted.
We wasn't no dogs back in the day.
We gave you what you wanted. We're not dogs. We're not wrong. We gave that's not us being dogs. Bro. We gave them. Hold up.
Not called no blessing.
Hold up. How were we wrong when we gave them what they wanted?
We did. We're not gonna call it a blessing.
What was so blessed about it?
Because they got blessed.
And niggas
they got blessed to get what they wanted at that time. They wanted all of us.
Banana. The nigga's statement was, "Blessing is a lesson that a nigga stressing."
What?
Say it again.
Wait a minute.
Matter of fact, I say it again. Lesson is a lesson that we stressing.
We were so wrong, bro. I swear to God,
we was not wrong.
Yes, you were.
No, we wasn't. You know, we wasn't.
Yes, you were. There's no way.
You know why we wasn't wrong? Why we wasn't wrong?
That's why
I'll
know how vicious.
Once again, we didn't pay for their ass to come over to where we was at. They found their way to be able to get on the 19 or the 12 street bus route and make it over there and walk to get to us.
To walk
from the east side, walk from the east side, walk to get to us. They made it their point to get to what they wanted.
Second and Locust.
So how once again, how were we wrong? You struggled at that time. That was called a struggle. You struggled to get to where the fuck you wanted to be. You wanted to be over there. You wanted that nigga, this nigga, and that nigga. Now you might not want that nigga or that nigga. But
it came along.
It came with the package. Since you said you want this nigga, that nigga, it's a package deal.
Wait,
you get the other two motherfuckers you didn't want.
Time out.
Excuse
Dean,
me. Can
if you sit next to Moms, Dean, tell her we apologize. I know she already know, but tell her.
We're so sorry.
They told me to apologize to you for something.
Tell her we love her.
They said they love you.
Love you, Nana.
We're a good, wholesome boy.
They said love you, Nana.
We're a good, wholesome boy.
She said love y'all too.
Don't say that shit, because she'll get online like you a motherfucking lie.
She know.
Hey, hold up. I'm trying to change it up before.
No, don't change it up. She know.
No, don't change it up.
She know. She like Pops. They knew. Right. We wasn't shit. Man, I don't know why T don't know we wasn't shit.
It is what it is.
They knew we wasn't shit.
Nigga, fuck that. No. Hey, like we already said, once again, it was times that we wasn't shit, and I can speak on them times.
And that was
but a blessing was not us not being shit. That was us being nice guys.
The name of it was
from what it sounds like. That wasn't nice.
That was nice.
It was
banana. Yeah, so if you came over, and you was like, damn, I want to bust him down, and I want to take him down too. Like, damn, but I'm fucking with you though. But now me and you talking, I'm like, well, shit, you want him and him? Oh, don't worry about it. I got you. This is where the train came from. This is where you got all motherfucking cargo parts of the train. You got the caboose at the end. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to pick and choose. Now this is how good we was. You got to pick and choose where the caboose came in at. If I was the main motherfucker that you was fucking with, do you want me to be the first? Do you want me to be the middle? Or do you want me to be the last? Which one do you want me to be?
No.
Okay, you want me to be the last? Okay, cool. You want me to be the middle? Okay, cool. You want me to be the first?
Everybody know who I was. I would not say that.
Huh? You said what?
I said everybody knew who I was dating. Okay, I would not say a name. So I would walk from my home
east side
to go
east. Okay.
See him. all of you all will be there.
Uh-huh.
And
And
then
then
all of us,
all of us,
including my
including my
sister,
sister,
will
will
walk
walk
back to
back
my
to my
house.
house. Uh-huh.
But
But
we
we
never
never
did none of
did none of
that.
that.
There you go.
But did you ask for it?
Just prove it.
Hell
Hell
no.
no.
Because
Okay,
I
that
didn't
was my
want
case
it.
in point. But see, that was my case in point.
You
That's
like
my
who
case
you
in point.
like.
We
and
just
you
you
stood
like
on
who
it.
remember
you
when
like.
T just wait. Remember when
Thank
T
you.
just told the story about the girl they left at the crib. You would have been the girl they left at the crib. You would have been the one trying to fight your way out that motherfucker.
I
That's
wasn't
that's
dang.
what
I
y'all
just
saying.
like
You snapped on everybody in the house and everybody sitting down playing video games.
So, but see, that's my point.
There you go.
You got the ones that don't want that life, and you got the ones that do. So you got the ones that's loyal, but you got the ones that's disloyal. You got the ones that temptation, they can't help it. Because this nigga got too many motherfuckers around him that they feel like it's fine or cute or sexy or whatever. And damn, I want to try him and I want to try him. Well, you know what? Your wish is granted. You get to try everyone that you get, including the two that you don't want.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
The two you don't want?
I never understood Vanity 6 or Apollonia 6 until I started fucking with these niggas. So I started hanging with these niggas. Because then that's when I started realizing it's some real live nasty girls out there.
It is.
But it is.
That's all I got to say.
Sometimes
But we was still wrong
for
calling it a blessing. No, we was wrong, bro.
Yeah,
we was not. We was not because we blessed them with what they asked for.
That is not a blessing.
That is a blessing. If you asked for it and we gave it to you, that's a blessing.
They be like, hey,
because we could have said no, fuck you, go home, walk, kick.
That would have been a better thing to do.
No, because
instead
she
of
got what she wanted.
Okay, we're gonna bless
she got
you
she wanted.
and give us all of us.
She got what she wanted, so she was blessed.
No,
she was blessed by getting everything that she wanted and asked for, and then some.
We like to say this is Straight From Us podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in.
That's what happened.
We love you so much.
So with that being said,
shut up, Braille.
With that being said, we currently walking down this damn road tonight.
Yes, we ain't walking
slowly.
We ain't walking
slowly. We going on down. We going on down. Hey, Jay, I'm gonna let you go to one of them two videos that you got because I didn't get that. So go to one of them two videos.
Right, so let me start off my nigga Bubba Dub.
Go ahead. We like Bubba Dub. Bubba Dub can more than this thing.
Today, Kanye West been sucking. Kanye West been sucking through the wire. Yeah, Yeezy been sucking. Yeah, Yeezy been sucking through the wire since an adolescent all the way to a teenager. Well, you been sucking teenager. Well, you been sucking me. That's why you acted the way you acted, Kanye. You acted the way you acted, Kanye. You been sucking me. And y'all thought I wasn't gonna say nothing about this shit. I wasn't gonna say nothing about this shit. The boy need help. That boy admitted. That boy admitted from 6 to 14 meat. From 6 to 14.
Oh my God.
That's 8 motherfucking years. You been a sucker. You been a can't tell me now. You can't tell me now. That you don't give a damn what you say. I don't give a damn what you say. Let me find out you was up there in them hills. What find out you was up there in them hills. What telling Kim to go ahead and go to bed. Telling Kim to go ahead and go to bed. I'm really writing with Caitlin. You really writing with Caitlin, nigga.
The dad.
Do the work. Do the work. And you enjoyed it. You didn't tell nobody about it either. You didn't tell nobody about it either. Now you coming out now, want some sympathy. Coming out now, want some sympathy. I be damn. You fix everybody else. You fix everybody else. And help my good down her. And help my good brother Kanye. He been on his knee.
That's my favorite part on his knee.
And it wasn't praying.
Don't
y'all understand Kanye wrote Jesus? Y'all understand Kanye wrote Jesus?
I felt him on that one.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing. He wrote Jesus walk.
Man, really been through the wire.
Now who's saying that?
Wire.
Bubba Dub.
You hold
Bubba Dub.
He a comedian and he also on YouTube and everything else.
And he came here and did a good ass job.
Listen,
yeah.
The nigga said after that I cut it off, but two of my favorite parts. The nigga said he was sucking dick through the wire. And then the second thing he said is, you hoes could never. Hey, this nigga is, and I love that nigga. That's my nigga right there.
Fuck that bottle up real quick.
That's my nigga right there. But okay, so the reason why I run that up, whatever, downloaded that. So we talked about it last week. Kanye West, I don't know why in the entire fuck would he sit up there and tell you that he had been sucking his cousin's dick from 6
Kanye
to
do shit just to get
14 years
attention.
old.
Y'all, if y'all don't know, Kanye do shit to
Right.
get attention. So
But,
that
bro,
shit could be real and that shit could be fake.
bro,
I don't know.
Here's
I'm
my
not judging
thing.
him off of it.
Remember we talked about earlier. We talked about rape earlier, and I said,
Right.
hey, there's certain people that I believe that were, would be raped. There's certain people I believe that probably raped the motherfucker.
Right. But
And there's certain
outbursts
people that I
like
believe
that,
that probably
you know
was
what I'm
doing
saying?
some shit like that.
Reaching for help.
This man, when he first started out and he was hungry, he didn't divulge so much information.
No.
Because his mama was there.
I don't think it was
more-
his
mama. His mama kept.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
he
was
didn't
more,
go sideways till his mama got killed, bro.
Listen,
Right.
bro. I think when you're hungry, and you still live by certain
I ain't
street
sucking no
values,
dick.
But you couldn't be
I
hungry.
ain't sucking no dick when I get hungry.
Listen,
I can tell you that
I'm not
right
You
now.
saying
wrecked
that.
your car.
I suck
It was
titties.
what was
I
it?
ain't
A
sucking no
Porsche or
dick.
something we wrecked? A Lamborghini?
When he broke his jaw.
Yeah, when he damn near killed himself.
I think
What?
That was before the record deal.
Yeah, that was before the record.
That's before the record deal. And anything
Because
else,
the song "Through the Wire" was actually his
shit is wired up.
his shit is wired up.
Yeah.
Jay-Z
Right.
wrote the song.
Right.
Jay-Z
So-
wrote the song.
That was before the wire. So I mean, that show you right there. Like he was having money, so it was like
But he wasn't having that much money.
he had the money to go buy a motherfucking Lamborghini to smack that bitch somewhere.
No, it was rented. It was rented.
Right.
I'm just letting you know it was rented. But anyway,
But
then it was a Porsche. But listen, all I'm trying to say is this: when you first enter in the game, you understand what street rules are.
You from the streets.
20 years into it, do you still understand what those street rules are? But number one is certain shit you don't divulge. So I think in your cry out for help, you're gonna start telling certain shit you should never tell.
Right.
Once again, what it does is it goes back to what we were just saying.
You reach.
Vulnerability.
Yeah.
Why would you make yourself that vulnerable? Even if it like Banana said earlier. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit motherfuckers should be able to say certain shit.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna
Some
believe
shit
you
like
on.
it's in the crowd for help,
Yeah.
or is it just something to boost your ratings up to make motherfuckers pay more
It
attention?
sounds like a cry. Help.
And that's the thing. But wouldn't the cry for help be me divulging information to you that I would not have divulged 20 years?
That shit right there.
It comes
in information. I'm reaching. I need some help.
Yeah.
Now it's like how else I'm gonna say it? My pride ain't gonna let me say it, but
his pride did let him say it.
When he said this shit.
Yes.
So you're gonna bring awareness to what's going on.
That's
So you're gonna make motherfuckers come to you
what
like,
makes
bro.
me think that it's true.
Bro, what's going on?
And then when I learned the rest of the story, which is like even right now, the cousin he's speaking of, he's in prison. He's in prison for a very long time because he killed his girlfriend, his pregnant girlfriend. So I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. There's been like now you're hearing the whole story.
Right.
So why would I just, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you done reached the pinnacle. Safe. You done reached the pinnacle of your career and everything, your life, everything. And it's like, now what? I'm going to throw this out there just to see what I can get. Or I'm going to throw this out there because, you know what I'm saying, this is what's bothering me. This is what's sending me through. Or I need the help.
Do you feel safe for telling the story? Now this man can't get at you.
Right.
So it's a lot of different
nothing. He can't hold nothing over you.
Yeah. No.
I'm going to tell this.
Get you if you trying to say that the man was having you, basically, nigga, you just confessed to being raped as a child.
Right.
You see what I'm trying to say? So now
he's in
prison for life.
You know what I'm saying? You 6 to 14, so even then now. So now you're making awareness to it. So now extortion, anything like that, nigga trying to get you for it that you trying to keep.
All right. So
you want to be this tough
what's the next
person.
video? What's the next video? I got to do this because
what's that?
We going in. We're gonna be on a 3-hour stretch. I'm watching time, but I'm trying to do some things at the same time.
I'll read it.
Ladies and gentlemen, anybody want to tell me just what this West Hill is going on here? Man, they coming out the boy Shannon Sharp. Game. Y'all, man can't have nothing. People can't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, it's just better to, it's just better to just be by yourself, man. Y'all got to be careful who y'all spend your time with. People be asking, this is an unpopular opinion. People be asking, why get married? You know what I'm saying? To the man, look here, bro. Being married and staying faithful to spouse. Let me point that out for real. I'm just saying, being married and staying faithful to your spouse can help you avoid a lot of shit. That's all I'm saying. On both sides. If you with somebody you love and y'all love each other and y'all faithful and committed, y'all got the best intentions for each other. Being faithful to each other, man, that will protect you from a lot of stuff, man. It's rough out here being single, man. Especially if you're single with some money. You know what I mean? People will shake you down, bro. And even if you're married, they will come after you and shake you down. But the thing about it is, if you doing the right thing, if you faithful, nobody can prove nothing. Nobody can lie on you. But the only thing wrong with a lie is you got to prove it. That's the only problem with a lie. You got to be able to prove it. If somebody's all right, prove it. So show me when that happened. Who did what when you ain't got no receipts. I don't know, man. That's why you can't be telling people when you get money either. Tell somebody, man, I'm gonna make $100 million. Oh, they gonna figure out a way. They gonna figure out a damn way.
I agree with that man.
Let me
100%.
speak on 100%. Like speak on what he talking about, then speak on what one of our really big topics was with bro. With the woman got so much money, the man that stay with them, or a man wouldn't cheat. It's basically saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Would he cheat? Like, you can have all the money in the world. You know what I'm saying? This man, but if you don't respect this man, if you don't show this man love, the next motherfucking woman, she could be broke, no job, she's sitting at home. But she gonna cook this man a meal, she gonna look out for him, she gonna listen to him, and she gonna uplift him. You know what I'm saying? Even when he talking down, she gonna uplift him. She ain't gotta have the most money in the world. Just that alone gonna make that man feel so much better than the woman having millions, but you don't show that man the respect that he needs with your millions. You know what I'm saying?
But is it disrespect though?
I won't say it's disrespect. I feel it's more of your value. Yeah. This woman right here with nothing that'll cook for you, listen to you, and show you that love you need, and will show you everything. You know what I'm saying? That's your value. But this woman with everything don't value you.
But don't that show you that she has value?
Which one?
It's not like she.
So that goes.
It's not like she has nothing.
That goes to that video that I just showed.
She understands, yeah. That's
that video I just showed. All them white ladies was like, yeah, I can be happy with a man with no money. Exactly. But all the black women got on there, nah, hell no. What the fuck? How the fuck can this nigga make me happy and he ain't got no goddamn money?
No goddamn money.
So to me, a video like that is only showing you that they're trying to downplay what black value is.
Right.
Because a black man get looked down upon if he go date a white woman.
In a certain extent,
put that in the same perspective.
Y'all, there's when it comes down to it.
Hey, some men gonna go date outside their race. They're gonna go get that Latino or that motherfucking Asian.
But is that?
I'm guilty.
But wait,
Latino Mexican.
But here's the thing. But is that? I hear Banana want to chime in. So let me just say this. But is that because you're impatient and you're not waiting for your muse, for your woman to be able to pop in? So I'm not saying that your woman ain't your woman.
It comes with that. I'm tired of the same old bullshit.
Well, no. I think what it is you gotta go with the person who, and that's the truth.
You know
but
what I'm
also, what about your value?
Women tired of?
Exactly.
I said, what do you think most black women tired of? We tired of going through the same thing too.
Let's do the math. Hold up, let's do the math. Let's do the math.
Y'all one thing y'all ain't finna bash black women. Hold on, wait a minute now.
I'm not.
Because you know said
I'm not.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna have y'all look at reality and open up your eyes to some real shit. So
Yeah,
we
okay.
open up
Well,
your eyes
when
to you some
you
real shit.
let
Let's
me
say
give
this. Hold
my
up,
thought
hold up.
out.
Look at this. I'm gonna get mine out because we finna go
No,
back and forth.
no,
Goddamn it.
bro.
Look at
Because
this.
what you just
Yes,
said
no. What
was
it
saying
is,
that
I
you
know
was
what I
tired
said.
of going through the
What
same thing. You
motherfuckers
don't
is
believe
tired of
just
going through the
because a
same
woman is of a
bullshit.
different color, you
The
can't go through the
difference is,
same thing with her,
hold up,
or it's
hold up.
just worse because
Hold
it's
up.
black women are
No,
going through it.
it's worse
Which
because
one
black
is it?
women is
It
always
don't
in this
matter. You could be
motherfucking
a
head,
woman of
always
any
want to talk,
shape,
gang, 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 gang,
form,
gang,
or
gang, gang.
creed.
At the end
It
of the day, a
doesn't
man
matter.
ain't your
Whatever
kid.
that
A
woman
man
brings
is
you,
not your
you gonna
kid.
either take it or
At the end
leave
of the
it.
day,
That's
are you
it.
dating a
It's
man or are
all
you
about
dating a
what you
boy?
attract, not what you sit up
Are
here
you
and
dating a
bring
man
in
or are you
for the
dating a boy?
forefront of your
That
life.
goes to
It's
something that
what
I've
you're
been saying on
going
this
after.
podcast since day one. Are you dating a man or are you dating a boy? Are you dating a man or are you dating a boy? I'm listening to everything she's saying, but I'm still saying what I'm saying. I'm listening to everything that she's saying. Trust me, yeah, I am. I heard a lot. I heard a lot of what she said. A lot of what she said makes sense. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna quote what she said verbatim.
You want to listen?
No, I was listening, motherfucker, but it ain't gonna help my motherfucking argument. What the fuck I look like, nigga? See, that's that bullshit. That's that bullshit right there. Because if it's a debate, I'm not gonna talk about what she's saying in her part of her debate. When I'm debating against her to help her motherfucking side against my debate, nigga, no, that's your motherfucking job, nigga. That's why you sit in that chair over where you at, because you and I's always side on everybody else against me. But what I'm saying is
this is what we was drinking today.
There you go.
This they ain't got shit to do with it. This is me and Banana always go at it. Me and Banana always go at it. But we always put out shit. We always put out shit. No, me and Banana always put out shit that's relevant for motherfuckers to understand on both sides. On both sides.
Listening to what she's saying.
Nigga, I just told you, yeah. But
you
no.
said yeah, but you ain't.
No, motherfucker, I'm not. I don't know why the fuck you keep acting like I'm gonna say what she just said to help her motherfucking defense. Nigga, do I look like Willie
How was it helping her
because
defense?
Motherfucker, if I sit back and be like, oh, I agree with this, and this, but I'm saying this
to rebut. You have to talk to be able to understand.
You gotta hear what she's saying to rebut what she's saying.
See?
Nigga, I know what the fuck you saying.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What's up to our comments?
I do.
Okay, so
for everybody that don't know, Jay always gonna sidebar me just to get me to be off of my damn topic. So I can't say what the fuck I was finna say.
Tunnel vision you always have.
Nigga, I don't have tunnel vision. I don't. Banana.
Yeah.
When we sit back and debate, do I or do I not hear what you're saying and then come in and say, oh, you know what? She has a valid point right there.
Sometimes.
Do I not? Huh?
Thank you. Sometimes.
Of course, it's sometimes, motherfucker, ain't gonna be every goddamn time.
It has to be every time.
No, it does
having
not.
a debate.
No, it does not.
You
Banana.
gotta get your shit
to understand.
Banana. So now my next question is gonna be:
okay.
When I'm saying my thoughts and opinion, how often do you agree with me?
What the hell is that?
Sometimes, motherfucker. Now, that's what everybody problem is. Once again, here we go. Hold up. Here we go. When it comes down. Here we go. When it comes down to what women want and what men want.
Okay.
Women want a lot fucking more. And you got to bend, fold, crease, and everything else to give a woman what the fuck you want. But as a man, we don't.
I love a crease.
A woman is not going to bend, fold, crease, and give a man what the fuck he want. So when we debate, I hear what she's saying a lot of times. There's a lot of shit that I agree with. But there's a lot of shit I'm going to go against the goddamn grain. That's a debate. So it's me to prove my motherfucking point. It's for her to prove her goddamn point. So in the same token, just because she's steady going, and I gotta hear, you're correct. But goddamn it, even your motherfucking ass in your goddamn household, when your lady is saying certain shit, motherfucker, you gonna start talking and go against the goddamn grain. So stop it when it comes down to me, as if I'm just only tunnel vision.
No,
because
me
when
and
it's
my
all
woman
said
have
and done,
argument. I'm there to understand what she's saying.
Nigga, you would throw a table to the side.
Nigga, that was on you. I ain't. That
Nigga,
ain't my woman.
you did that. I seen you did that on other occasions. It wasn't just me, motherfucker.
But
you throw a table to the side like, nigga, hey, to get your motherfucking point across. As soon as you get upset, nigga, come on now.
No,
we being real.
And once again,
come on now, we being real.
30 years ago. I'm talking about right now. 30. Right now, you got to understand
either way it
that when you're having a debate,
either way it goes,
is for
straight from us,
understanding,
straight from us.
You still gonna say what you gonna
fashion.
say.
I can't hear you, y'all.
Kool Whipp got shut down because it's all the extra talk, and I can't get my point across.
Go ahead.
It's pointless, motherfucker. I forgot it. Shit. Because I got
How
to
y'all
debate with
doing?
your ass. I got to
What's up
debate
out
with
there?
Banana. Then I got to turn around and debate with you
How y'all
on
doing?
a different damn topic.
This is straight
Debate
from
with
us.
me. I'm saying, understand what she's saying. Give her a chance to talk.
I'm understanding.
We
I'm
on 10
understanding what
tonight.
she's saying. I said that. I hear what she's saying. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Well, you know, I'm sorry. You did say it. But did it seem like it? How do you listen to the person you talking over?
Selective hearing.
The same way she talk over me. That's what we do.
She
Because
hear
when
what
she
she
want to get
want.
her point across, she gonna keep on talking and she gonna keep on saying what she's saying. But
You
y'all
don't,
never shut her the
right?
fuck up. Y'all don't be like, hey, Banana, hold on.
Because
They
you
Let
they
always
Cool
do
Whip,
tell me to
interrupt
let
her.
pause.
Cool
They
Whip,
do.
let Cool
Yes,
Whip
Interrupt
get
yes,
her.
his
they
chance
have
to
paused
say
me
what
a
he
whole
said.
bunch of times.
We try.
You said
Yes,
what?
he has. You have too.
We can't shut
What?
no woman up
What
if
do
she
we
trying
do?
to get her point across.
What do we do,
We
Banana?
could just intervene.
I
But
can't. It's hard for me to hear because it's a TV or something. I know what it is.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's probably Ding Ding watching TV. Mute your TV, Ding Ding.
She
I
did.
mean, mute your mic, Ding Ding.
She did.
Right. But that's the point of a debate. For you to get your point or their point across and see who, you know what I'm saying, who basically wins. But in this case, won't nobody win because, hey, man, look, this is straight from us. You gonna get it straight, or you ain't gonna get it at all.
It's not about winning. It's about coming to an understanding.
It's definitely not about winning. It's like what she said.
That's
Right.
what
It's
it
about
is.
it's about
Because you
people
can't
to get
sit
some
there and
clarity.
tell me that you're just gonna get this one race that feels that way. No.
But hold on. So Banana, with that being said, like I just played that one clip for you.
Mm-hmm.
To every 5 white women,
Mm-hmm.
there was another 5 black women.
Mm-hmm.
Can a man make you happy at home with no money? All 5 of them white women, well, one of them wasn't white. So I gotta say that. Let me clarify that. Some of them wasn't white, but the majority was white.
Right.
Said yes, he can make me happy. But every last fucking black female, no. And that's the stipulation right now, because a lot of these black females fall up under the protocol of what they see on the internet. They see these silly ass bitches, oh nigga, hey, if he come in my household, he gotta have money, he gotta pay all my bills, he gotta do this. So what are you doing? What are you bringing to the table? If I'm paying all the bills, if I'm taking care of everything, I'm taking care of my kids, your kids, paying all the bills, and I'm getting your hair done, nails done, everything. Hold up, wait a minute, wait, pause. Who the fuck take care of me? All my money gone.
But listen,
So now I look like a bum
So
ass
are
nigga.
you basing
So
your
now I look like a
relationship
bum
off
ass
of
nigga because
money?
I
Are
ain't
you
got
basing
shit.
it off
Because
of
I ain't got shit. Because all my
lust?
money goes
Where are you
towards your
going?
huh?
Love or
What are
lust?
you basing your relationship off of?
But
Is
once
it
again, like
money?
hold up. No, what I'm saying
Is it
is
lust?
once again,
Are
so
you
a
looking for
lot of the
help?
black females out here
Or are you
nowadays
looking
is basing their shit off of money. Let the internet tell it, and that's what I just played. The internet telling it, all of them base it off of money. You need to get my hair done, my nails done. You need to give me some new shoes. You need to give me this. You need to give me that. You need to blah 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 blah. But when you look at the other side of the race, I don't care what race you look at. Anything outside of black, all of them feel like, yes, I could be happy with my man if he didn't have a nickel to his fucking name.
So let me just say this.
I'm gonna answer.
What I was wait. So what I was trying to say was, and I'm gonna let you answer, Banana. What I was trying to say was, we can't perpetuate what that whoever made that clip.
I'm not just talking about that clip, bro.
But wait, I'm just saying
it's multiple.
No, wait, it's multiple. Wait, but it's multiple. But does that mean that is the majority of the women in this race?
It's not. It's
not.
not.
Wait. Let me just prove. Wait. Let me
out
prove.
Here making black women look.
Let me prove my
stupid.
point. Let me prove my point.
Go ahead.
What about the little niggas who playing video games, driving this woman's car, living in this woman's house? How could he play into the perpetuation of what you just said?
And whole thing is, she at work. He done dropped her off.
That's what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is, let's not fall into their trap.
Hold up. It ain't a trap, bro.
It is. That video is a trap.
It's not a
trap. The
trap.
majority of the women in this race probably feel that way. I mean, not the majority. I'm sorry, the minority of the women in this race feel that way. The majority of the women in this race, the same way the majority of the men in this race like us.
So what's
men
fucked
in
up?
this race, we worry about making sure that we're the kings of the house,
man.
And
say it about the black culture.
What?
What's fucked up about the black culture is this: we always trying to come up off each other.
Not always. That's my point,
dude,
bro.
Look. At the end of the day, like he just said. At the end of the day, like he just said, because I said this on this podcast too. Stop letting niggas drive your car while you at work and he picking up the next chick, blah, blah, blah. I said this, right? Mm-hmm. I said this numerous of times. So when I say everything that I say it vice versa, period.
And then what?
Because it's for women and it's for dudes. But the black culture is fucked up in so many different ways when it comes down, because in your own words, crab to a barrel. Yeah, but at the end of the day, your female that you fucking with is trying to come up off of you. The nigga that you fucking with is trying to come up off of you. Okay. So the black folks is trying to come up off of each other as far as in a relationship. That's why the relationship is fucked up.
Is that the majority of
and
the
exactly that's the problem.
Instead of helping
each other and building on something, we're pulling each other down, and that's the problem.
But is that the majority or is it the minority? Because the clip you just showed was a gang of women that said
it's a minority.
They can't be. Thank you.
It's a majority.
Banana just said
it's a minority.
Banana just said it because wait.
A lot of them
the clip you just showed was 4 or 5 women. 4 or 5 black women.
Dude, you want me to show the rest of them?
Wait.
You want me
to let me say for the record, let me say for the record, so that I'm like,
it's a lot more.
Go ahead.
It's a lot more.
It's
a lot more.
I was the only sole breadwinner in the house. You understand me? Making the money, bringing in the groceries, doing whatever. And then I was coming home. He was here, but he clean and he cooked. Now that was my first husband. Okay. So here's my second. He works. I was at home taking care of kids. But then I began to work. He worked. And I was still cleaning, cooking, doing all that, whatever he needed, whatever the kids needed, all that. And I was tired. So you mean to tell me we can do all this and give y'all everything that we have, but the only thing you want to bring to us is money or some dick. Keep it.
Well, most of the time, women budget better than men do anyway.
But you can't be trying to budget and you trying to pocket doing what you need to for the household. How is it gonna work if you ain't trying to come up off
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna say this.
If you come to the house and supporting your household like you're supposed to, you bring that check, you be like, okay, babe, here. Make sure everything is paid.
You know what? Stop. Because niggas ain't doing that. We gonna keep
Pause. Flag on the motherfucking play.
Niggas ain't doing that. You ain't finna come in here like that.
Guess what nigga is doing that? Me.
I'm not gonna say nigga. Men.
I'm doing that.
I apologize.
All y'all doing is
men.
The majority of the people that want to be in a relationship,
the
majority of the grown people.
I'm going against the grain.
The majority
going against the grain
because that's understand that you come up together.
They choose.
The video you show the women who are trying to come up off of a man. And then also, I gave the example of the man that's trying to come up off the woman. That's the difference.
That's the difference.
But the grown people in this relationship, the mature people in this relationship, in this race, they care about the tit for tat, or not even, let me not say tit for tat, but the yin to the yang. If I'm bringing this to the table, you bring this to the table, but also, I can't just be a man in this relationship. I still got to be able to take care of my kids. I still have to raise them. So I can't just bring money into this household because how does that help my kids?
It don't.
Because you puts a roof over their head.
You just bring a check, for bills, the table, you're going about your business.
You're going about your business. That's the reason why our race got the bad reputation that it got back in the days. Because you had a lot of men that was like that. They worked at A.L. Smith. They worked at Evinrude. They worked at American
I'm trying
Motors.
to find you on the what's name so I can send you the link because I see what you posting, but I can't scroll up and down to read all the comments. Because you're reading the comments right now. As you know, I pay attention to everything, even though I'm battling against these two motherfuckers. But I'm gonna keep battling against these two motherfuckers. But I'm gonna keep reading what's going on so I can see what's happening with y'all. But I'm trying to send you the link at the same token. Hit me, message me so I can give you the link because I cannot find you on my shit right now. So message me, bro. Uh, that's the problem. Y'all want niggas not men. And look, and that's another reason why I'm trying to get you on here. Rolly the Beast, what up, nephew? 100%. I mean, 100 subs coming soon. 100 subs coming soon. Nigga, you going to cousins? I mean, love to see you, fam. Okay, send a link to real, please. Hey, we trying to, but it just he need to send me inbox me and I send him the link. Thank you. I got real on my motherfucking side. He understand where I'm coming from. So I definitely got to get him the motherfucking link. The wife even saying send him the motherfucking link. Shit, and I can't find him in my damn friends on my messenger.
Bike
Real
awareness.
message me like right now so I can send you the link.
May 4th, bike awareness. So make sure y'all tune in. Free food. You know, bring the kids out. Everything. We're having a fun time.
It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time. It will be a biker parade coming in roughly about 12 o'clock. So if you're at the park, you'll see all the motorcycles ride in roughly about 12 o'clock. Everything is free: snow cones, cotton candy, free burgers, dogs, chips, candy, and then some. It's all free at this here event. Your kids get to check out the fire trucks. The fire trucks will be there. I know some of y'all don't want y'all kids in a police cruiser, but the police cruisers will be there for the kids to go in and out. And I believe they're giving away football cards now instead of baseball cards. They're giving away football cards. This event was sponsored by. We don't have the sponsorship up there right now, but I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Get the sponsorship.
Yeah, the sponsorship. Who all sponsored it? There we go. All right, so it was sponsored by K9, Clutching Chrome, Raw Iron, Living Legends, Night Owls, Heavy Hitters, Click Riders, Deuce Riders, Wolfpack, Throttle Twisters, Pure Platinum, Dirty Dozens, Lady Outsiders, Faces, Number One Stunners, Do It to Death, Crowd Pleasers, Mighty Rams, Cobras, Redliners, and Goodfellas MC. All these clubs are MC clubs except for one. Two.
Thank you.
Two is a motorsport club. Two is a motorsport club. All the rest is MC clubs. They are the ones who funded this whole event, gave money to make sure everybody be able to eat, be able to have a good time for the DJ that's going to be there. DJ that's supposed to be there is DJ Trey and DJ Wild Child. Just Right Entertainment. That's what that is. Just Right Entertainment is supposed to be doing the event. If they don't do it, I'm gonna do it. But I'm not DJing from a regular DJ thing. But Just Right Entertainment is supposed to have it, hold it down. It will be a bounce house. The bounce house is absolutely free. Cotton candy, absolutely free. Snow cones, absolutely free. Hot dogs, burgers, absolutely free. Chips, free. Water, free. Juices, free. Everything free. So come on out. It's free because all these clubs that you see right now on this side, once again, I said all their names: Goodfellas, K9, Clutching Chrome, Raw Iron, Living Legends, Night Owls, Heavy Hitters, Click Riders, Deuce Riders, Wolfpack, Throttle Twisters, Pure Platinum, Dirty Dozens, Lady Outsiders, Faces, Number One Stunners, Do It to Death, Crowd Pleasers, Mighty Rams, Cobras, and Redliners. All MCs except for two. Have paid for this event for everything to be free for y'all. So make sure y'all come out this Sunday, McGovern Park, and have a good time with us. All right. So with that being said,
Thank you to the sponsors.
Thanks to all the sponsors. We appreciate every sponsor that sponsored this event. Did you send Real the link?
I don't got Real.
Man, he ain't hit me either.
To Oz last time.
Yeah, I know.
I need to get his number.
So yeah, we look forward to seeing everybody out this weekend or next weekend. Make sure you bring the kids out, and let's have fun, man. Let's turn up. Let's do it for the city.
Oh, we definitely doing it for the city. We definitely turning it up. You said what?
I said, hey, Williams, and um, what is that? The Rolly the Gold East?
Oh, Rolly the Beast. That's my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm trying to find his number to text him. Oh, that ain't it. What the fuck? Damn, nigga. Real. Hey, text me, nigga. I don't see. I don't know why I can't find your shit. Like, really, I can't find it. Text me. If you can't inbox, text me and I'll send you the link right now. And this is crazy because it should have been right here. And now I can't find it. Nope, I found it. There it is. Bam. Ha. There you go. You should have it, bro.
And they sent it to you at the last end of the podcast.
there you go.
At least you got it.
So my argument is this. And the reason why I say the majority of black folks, because it is a majority. The majority is always on their phones. They sucked into the motherfucking internet of the phone and following behind everything they see on the phone. All this bullshit ass Real Housewives, Real Girlfriends of Atlanta, all that shit. I can't even call all what the fuck that shit is.
Sister Wives.
But you
Bad
got
Girls
men
Club.
and you got women that's preying on us less of the division. Because there's less of us when it's all said and done. Because y'all say the majority. The majority is preying on us. And that's what everybody need to understand. The majority is preying on us. They're looking for, you got the women that's looking for a motherfucking man that has a good job, that's doing great for his motherfucking self, that can pay for shit and pay for everything that she needs. You got men that's out here looking for that female that has a good job, that's doing great for herself, that's buying shit for her kids, but can buy shit for him too. So when you got women and men doing the same shit, once again, that's the fucking majority. It's more of them than it is of us. That's real motherfucking men and real motherfucking women that fall victim to them bullshit ass motherfuckers. So let's make this shit clear. That's my argument. Period, point blank, hands down. It's more of them motherfuckers that's preying on us real motherfuckers on a daily fucking basis.
Right.
So when you find that good ass wife, you marry her. When you find that good ass husband, you marry him. Because of it's hard for us to link in because half of us ain't linking in because we're not in the same places. We're going to all the wrong places looking for what we want. That helps us because a good household is supposed to have a man and a woman that is in there. Once again, I say a man and a woman,
but you
not
have
a
to
boy
start
and
out
a
there.
girl, because I made this point clear a long time ago. There's a lot of fucking women fucking with little boys that's giving them dick, that's making them feel like little girls. So they giving these little boys what the fuck they want while they going to work, working their ass off. So in the same token, these men are falling victim to little girls with pussy that some odd reason is still kind of tight and making them feel great. So these grown ass men is giving these little girls their cars, their house, every motherfucking thing under the fucking sun, for they can be happy. Now, once again, you got men and women. I mean, you got boys and girls on both sides. That's the fucking majority.
Why do you feel it's the majority?
Bro, how many motherfuckers out here in these streets? Come on, ask yourself. Ask yourself this, because I don't even know why you even asked me this question.
But I'm asking you, what is your opinion on why you feel like it's the majority?
My opinion on why it's the majority, because it's the majority of a bunch of bum ass motherfuckers out here that don't want to get out here and work, don't want to do shit. Because it's men and women. It ain't just men. It's not just women. It's men and women. So when it becomes men and women, it outweighs. It outweighs.
What about the people that you know being the majority? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know enough. I know more. I know more that's trying to get over than I know the ones that's doing shit.
That's the thing, because that's what you. Those are the people that are around you right now. The problem is that the majority of us aren't patient enough to be able to wait to find those people. That's all I'm trying to say.
So you know when you're not patient enough to find the people, what do you do? You fall victim.
But that's
a lot of
motherfuckers
is falling victim.
If you're mentally stable and you're mentally and you know, remember, what do we always talk about on this show? Red flags.
Yeah.
People always show you who they are in the beginning, regardless of how much they wear the mask. Because what do you always tell me? What do I always tell you?
There's a mask on.
I come in with my representative.
Yeah.
Everyone comes in with a representative in your job, in relationship, and life, period.
Right.
Because I don't know how you're going to receive me. Right. All I'm trying to say is I believe that the like-minded people that the people have,
put him in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you there.
What up, bro?
But all I'm saying is I believe that we are the majority. I believe that stable people are the majority. Our problem is that we keep constantly allowing motherfuckers to what Kanye said one time. You falling for the Oli Wafi.
Who the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? You falling for the okie doke.
Okay.
Because you're being too impatient and not understanding that it's something that's out there for you. You just gotta be patient and be able to wait on it to come to you.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say. That's what
people ain't thinking about that because they want what they want and they want it now.
There you go. You just proved my point. That's why I believe that there's a majority of like-minded people, of good people, people that have, you know, some type of sense of stability, some type of sense of you know, respect for other people.
The event is going to be going down, Rolly. Make sure you come to the event.
Oh, all you gotta do is come with me. I'm coming.
Your dad said come with him. He coming.
Right. So that's all I'm trying to say. Y'all just proved my point. Like, to me, I think we are the majority.
I proved my point.
Keep falling for the same shit over and over again because we don't.
But it sounds like you're talking about my point. It sounds like you're talking about my point. That's what it sounds like.
What the fuck are you talking about? You just said that we are the minority. All I'm trying to say is, to me, I believe we're the majority.
We're not the majority, bro.
I believe we are.
It's more motherfuckers preying on us than it does. Hold up. It's more motherfuckers preying on us than us preying on them.
Listen, bro. I never said that it wasn't people preying on us. Remember,
exactly. That's why the majority is preying on us. That's what makes us the minority.
What I'm saying
is more of them than
if
there
you
is of us.
surround your people, you only work with your surroundings are.
And I agree.
If you surround your people, you surround yourself with people that's using you.
And
remember, so wait. So this proves my point. And Rail is on here too, and this Rail is here. How many motherfuckers did we have around us back in the 90s?
A lot.
Early 2000s?
A lot.
Rail, can you chime in? How many people you think it was?
A lot.
You say what now?
How many of us niggas in our clique was it back in late 90s, early 2000s?
A lot.
Oh yeah, it was a lot.
Right? But I mean, without me over exaggerating, I would say what, 30s? In the 30s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many motherfuckers are still kicking it right now to this day?
Handful.
Thank you.
Right.
That proves my point. I don't think it's the majority. I think who our surroundings are, that's what you tend to take on. You take on the people, the majority. If I just said, if let's say it's 30 people that kicked it around us, and it might be 7 of us right now.
Right. It only strong survive. Like,
thank you. That's all I'm trying to say. So to me, I think that if you surround yourself with a gang of using motherfuckers, you're only gonna bring out of that, take out of that, carry out of that 6 or 7.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I believe that we are the majority. We just got to make sure we click in. We keep allowing them motherfuckers to prey on us.
So what? You know what? I agree and I disagree.
Okay.
So I disagree on. No, I'm gonna say what I agree on. I agree on us clicking in together.
Okay.
I agree on that. And I feel like if you're in a relationship, and take this to fucking heart, if you're in a relationship, you need to hang out with your friends that are in relationships. This is where shit goes sour because most people hang out with their friends that's single. They vent to their friends that's single. So when you vent to your friends that's single and not in a relationship, what's going to happen? You're going to become single because of, once again, the majority is out there free balling, living their best motherfucking life, even though they're not. Because why? They envy you. They're jealous because you got something that they fucking want. So to get you to not have what the fuck you want, let me let you know about this. Let me say this. Let me say that. But your significant other should always be comfortable with you and trust in you. Because if y'all don't trust in each other, guess what? Y'all never gonna have anything. Because of when that wave come in,
Right.
it's always gonna divide y'all. And the other thing that's a dividing factor is me venting. Now, I like how you just said at the beginning of the podcast.
What?
I hit you up, right? But you're in a relationship, right? So you're gonna give me relationship facts, right?
Wait. Let's do it one better. I'm going to give you what type of relationship advice?
You're gonna give me that biased relationship advice. So I'm gonna say that. Yes. So that's the beauty of that. Biased. Now, real. We're gonna play devil's advocates. You're single. You're single. You ain't got shit to motherfucking care about nothing in the world. You don't give a fuck, nigga. So now I come to you. And I bet you.
Right.
She full of shit, man. She doing this. What you gonna tell me?
What? Do what's best for you. Shit. Date.
This nigga, no, see, he being nice because
he lied.
his situation. So with that being said, hold up, I'm gonna say what it is. So I'll be the devil. Nigga, come on, let's go to this club, bro. This club down here where this shit showing ass cheeks and shit all up in the club, man. There's a bunch of motherfucking females up in here. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna enjoy yourself. You're gonna have a good motherfucking time. Let's go out. I'm gonna get you to go out and have a single life.
Yep.
I'm gonna get you to go out and have a life that you are in a fucking relationship.
But this also happens in couples too.
But see,
you
most couples don't
you
even go out
your
together
mind
every
around
week
everybody.
no
This
more.
also happens in relationships with couples when you're going out on dates and kicking it or whatever. It also happens with that too. It's not just single people that do this.
Motherfucking polo shirt, bro, with a big ass belt buckle on. I just seen this motherfucking picture. I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
I heard you, Banana. And
go ahead. Say it again, Banana.
I heard it though, but hold on.
Hold on.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna say it again, but let me just say this.
No, I want Banana to say it again.
Wait, but you just proved my point. What I'm saying
all I said was,
Banana. Hold on.
It's not just.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me just say this. So you just proved my point. I can't, like, if I'm looking to elevate, because remember what we always say: you hang around 5 crazy motherfuckers, who gonna be the 5th one?
You. You're gonna be.
If I hang around 5 single motherfuckers, who gonna be the 5th one? I mean, 4 single motherfuckers gonna be the 5th one. Yeah. So all I'm trying to say is this, and I'm gonna let Banana say what she said because I heard what she had said. But all I'm saying is you just proved my point. Our problem is we got to make sure that we're elevated. If I'm in this relationship with this woman and there's no red flags and I'm happy, I'm not going to real. Meaning you my nigga, I love you.
Right.
But I'm not going to you for relationship advice. Because I have what I need.
It gotta be the same on both sides.
Right.
It gotta be the same on both sides.
And what is that?
Because once again, and we can talk about our shit. You know what I'm saying? We talk about my shit. Let's say that. I come to you. You in a relationship. She go to other motherfuckers that's not in a relationship.
And that's the problem. If I'm trying to elevate, why am I going to a bunch of other miserable motherfuckers? Don't you think misery loves company?
Yeah, exactly. Or you got motherfuckers that's somewhat in a relationship. They got turmoil
in couples. Because they're jealous. You have to be careful.
Yes.
It's not single people that's doing it.
Exactly.
It's couples as well. So you can sit up here and talk to somebody that's in a relationship, right? and try to get it right from there.
I
Right?
want to hear from both of y'all. You've
What
been in
they're
the N word.
feeling because of what they're going through in their relationship. But then you can also get the same thing from this single person that ain't got nobody that's giving you the same advice that this married or person that's in a relationship is giving you because of how they feel it.
True.
You got to be careful of that.
And that's
People
why
can feed you anything, man. Anything.
But remember, when T was talking about when I came to him, and what I put out there, the disclaimer I put out there, it has to be non-biased. That's what I'm saying. To me, the only thing I'm trying to prove is this: we have to stop acting like someone's their advice is the end all be all, because most of it has to come from you. Right. It's still a decision that you have to make.
So I'm gonna say this, and bro, you just said the right thing. For the first time, I'm gonna say you said the right thing tonight because we're on the same page. For the first time, me and Jay is on the same page. I'm gonna say that you said the right thing tonight. We on the same page for the first time.
Is that proving my point?
No, it ain't because you proved your point. It ain't because you proved your point, nigga.
Both real. How y'all feel? Do y'all feel I proved my point?
Yeah. This is my thing, man.
Go ahead, real. I'm gonna come after real because I want real to say because we got to get another man that's married on here to say his opinion. Go ahead, bro.
Nobody said once did they pray and ask God for direction. I'm not gonna go to somebody, a human being, and say, "Hey, how do you feel about this?" You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know my wife. You don't know me. Partially, you may do. But if I believe in God, a higher power, I'm going to go ask for His direction, His guidance first. I'm going to pray on it, and then I'm going to leave it alone. When He comes back to me and tell me how I need to manifest in my family, with my wife, that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go to her. Hey, this is what's going on. This is what's happening right now. This is what I believe. As a man, a provider, protector, I'm gonna say, hey, this is what I feel. I'm gonna get her feedback from that, and we're gonna go from there. Anything else that's not covered in that is not for us. Now, if she come back and say, well, my girlfriend Jessica, I don't give a fuck about what Jessica's saying. This is our house. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna buy. Why? Because I'm not gonna have you look stupid out here. There's no woman gonna come up to you and be able to say, you know what? I had read. No, you didn't. You'll never be able to say that. So that's what I want in return. My wife got a saying, don't let the streets beat you home. I've used that since I've known her. I'm not gonna make you look stupid. I don't want another woman to be able to say they had me while I'm with you. Right? Vice versa. So I'm not coming to somebody else to say, man, what do you think about this? Because it's like Jay said, and I agree with. People have intentions that you don't know about. Secret agendas.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? And they can come in your house and want your wife, and you don't even know. Want what you got, and you don't even know. But they'll sell you some bullshit. Oh, yeah, I saw your wife down the street last week, and she was all in dude's face. Now they planted that seed, and all it takes is your doubt to make it grow. I'm gonna go to my wife.
Let me ask you this. Because I'm on the same page as you is, but I gotta ask this question.
Go ahead.
So I know as men, when that question come to us, we look at it a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
But when it come down to women, and they friend come to them and say, "Hey, I seen Rail over here, X, Y, and Z."
Right.
How's your wife supposed to feel about that? She supposed to come to you, right?
Oh, she gonna come straight to me.
Humble.
You know mine.
Humble, right?
Yeah, she gonna come straight to me.
Humble.
Yeah.
And there it is. And we got to put that out there because it's a lot of that going on. Like literally, me being in a relationship, she got sent so much shit from so many of her friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And once again, she know exactly what the fuck I'm doing.
Yep.
She know I go to biker shit. You know what I'm saying? I go to biker shit. But when it comes down to it, can't nobody say I'm out here in these streets and I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Because I go to work. Also, now with me, we might not be together, we together, or whatever the fuck it is, but other than the same household, I'm gonna fuck on you until you're not here. Now, once you're not here, then that opens up the door. Because now you're probably not gonna fulfill whatever needs I need to have fulfilled. But we're not together. So that means I gotta find somebody else to fulfill them needs. Because at the end of the day, every man has needs. Women act like they don't. That's the thing. Women act like they don't have needs. They don't have.
There's a worse than ours.
That's not true.
That is true.
No,
A
it's
lot of
not.
women act like they're not, but they do.
Yeah.
And I agree with my brother when he say theirs is worse than ours. Women
worse
want to
than
be
ours.
fucked. Women want to be fucked like a motherfucker. They act like they don't. They act like they tired. They act like this and that and the other. That's why when married men is at home and then women talking about I'm tired, I don't feel like it. I got a headache. I got this and that and the other. It's like, wait a minute, who the fuck you been thinking about? Who the fuck you been fucking? The mailman came
I'm
today?
cool with you saying
See,
you
you
tired.
a homosexual
Cool.
No,
The
I'm
first
going in
time,
general. I'm just throwing a
that's
lot
cool.
of shit out there that a lot of people say. That's all I'm doing. I'm not saying that this is what this one particular female say. I'm saying it's random. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't want to put it out there as everything that I said is what this particular female said. I want to just throw it out there, and I'm throwing an abundance out there. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can relate, some people can't relate.
Gotcha.
But once again, remember, whenever I say shit, it's vice versa.
Right.
It's vice
When
versa.
does that come up?
Huh?
When does that come up? Problem. The headache.
You said when does it come a problem?
Yeah, I got a headache. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. I got a headache. But why, as if this is your husband, he come home, he had a stressful day, but all of a sudden you tired, but you can't handle his stressful day? Why you can't take care of that? This is what it comes down to.
If
If
you,
you,
some
some
women
women
can,
can.
okay?
Go ahead, banana, because you can speak
Some
on
women
that.
can. Okay, we're
Okay,
not
we
gonna
not
sit
gonna
up
sit
here
up
and
here
act
and act
like,
like
we
we
don't
don't
do
do
or
or
cater to
cater
our
to our
men when
men
they
when they
need
need
us.
us.
Okay,
Okay,
You chopping
but
up again. You chopping up
I'm
again.
I'm
chopping up
chopping up
again.
again.
Yep.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
gosh.
is it
You
clear
feeling
now?
your
You
conversation.
got to switch the mic.
Whenever
It's
you
my
was
mic
talking,
because you're
you
echoing
echoing
too.
too. Go ahead.
So I'm just okay.
Okay,
So
so
anyway,
anyway,
like I
like
was
I
saying,
am.
Emma?
a
A
woman
woman
will
will
take
take
care of
care
her
of her
husband.
husband.
She
She
doesn't have
doesn't
to
have to
tell.
tell
He
he
doesn't have
doesn't
to
have to
tell her. I'm
tell her I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
When
When
she
she
sees
sees
it,
it,
she
she
knows.
knows.
That's
That's
because
because
they're
they're
in
in
tune with
tune with
one
one
another.
another.
You get
You
what
get
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
When
When
their
their
needs
needs
need to
need
be
to be
met,
met,
trust and
trust and
believe they're
believe
gonna
they're
be
gonna be
met by
met
that
by that
woman.
woman.
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job.
But
But
all the
all the
time it
time
does
it does
not
not
happen
happen
that
that
way.
way.
And I
And
want
I
to
want to
respond to
respond to
what
what
Braille
Braille
said.
said.
When he
When he
said we
said
go
we
to
go to
God and we
God and we
seek
seek
prayer,
prayer.
right?
Right?
We do
We
that,
do that.
right? But
Right? But
sometimes
sometimes
as
as
being
being
human,
human,
we don't
we don't
always
always
wait
wait
because our
because our
patience
patience
grows
grows
thin.
thin.
So we
So
go
we go
and we
and we
seek
seek
advice from
advice from
other
other
people.
people.
It's not
It's
that
not
we
that we
don't
don't
believe
believe
God or
God
don't
or don't
believe that
believe that
He's
He's
there
there
or don't
or don't
believe that
believe
He
that
even
He even
heard
heard
us.
us.
It's
It's
just
just
us
us
being
being
human
human
and
and
going
going
and
and
seeking
seeking
that.
that.
Okay,
Okay,
let me
let me
get to my
get to my
boy
boy
and
and
talk to
talk
him,
to him,
or let me
or let
go
me
to
go
my
to my
girl
girl
and
and
talk to
talk
her
to her
because you
because you
need
need
that
that
right
right
then and
then
right
and right
there.
there.
Because you
Because
ain't
you ain't
looking
looking
for
for
God.
God.
You ain't
You
got
ain't got
time to be
time to be
waiting.
waiting.
People not
People
being
not being
trying to be
trying to be
patient.
patient.
So when
So
you
when you
need it
need it
right
right
then, you're
then,
gonna
you're
go
gonna
and
go
vent
and
to
vent to
somebody.
somebody.
You're gonna
You're
go
gonna
and
go and
give
give
them
them
what you
what you
have
have
and
and
see what
see
they
what they
give you.
give you.
And now
And
if
now
you
if you
accept it
accept
and
it and
use it,
use it,
that's
that's
on
on
you.
you.
But if you
But if you
don't want to
don't want
use
to
it,
use
that's
it,
on
that's
you
on you
too.
too.
Yeah. And that's our problem because we don't have patience. We need to wait. We need to sit and steadfast so that way we can understand what's going on. You would never understand person by rushing them to get to where you need them to be. That's like with anything in life. If you rush it, it's gonna be fucked up. I'd rather take my time to understand where your mindset is. If you're tired, okay, cool. I can understand. Why are you tired? What's wrong? But now if it's come week 2, week 3, and you still feel tired, then we need to go to the doctor.
You broke up so bad.
I know, I probably did.
It's echoing so horribly.
So
yeah, yours is too.
So with that being said, what we saying is this.
What?
Are y'all going in and out?
Oh no. Am I?
No, it's like
y'all good?
I'm going in and out.
See, now it ain't no echo.
Yeah,
There's
no echo
no
now.
echo.
Okay. So
Yep.
so with that being said, when it comes down to this relationship stuff, and once again, I'm all for the black movement. I'm all for it. At the end of the day, yes, I do. Before I get married to a black woman, I want a midget Latino.
Lord have mercy.
Like something
You
to that nature.
midget.
Something. Hell yeah, midget. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely a midget. Hey, look, hey, midgets got some shit going for them right now. But right now, I hate to say it, they out here, they in the streets. The midgets is in the streets. They showing how sexy they really are.
Whatever.
They tempting every motherfucking body. These midgets is something else.
I wish I could say
The
you're
one
wrong.
chick Tanya, she pregnant now. It's like, this chick, how the fuck you doing pornos and you pregnant at the same time? Like, you got to start doing pornos. You can't have everybody dick pushing up on your baby forehead. Like, that's bullshit.
Wow.
But anywho, yeah,
Anyways.
y'all know I'm gonna give it to y'all how I see it. So
how you hear it?
How I see it. Nigga, I seen the videos. Nigga, I watched her shit. I thought I was looking at what's the name from Chicago, but it keep coming up Tanya. Tanya is bigger than the brat from Chicago. The brat from Chicago, she blowing up.
Yeah.
But
Baby T.
yeah, baby T, man. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know her titties was that big, and she got nice ass. And she was like, "And the arch is this, and the arch is that." I'm like, "You little motherfucker, you ain't shit." I wouldn't expect to see this shit in your goddamn bill. Now I'm getting turned on. Goddamn, where the lotion at?
No.
But
way overboard.
hey, I got to. But
where your mind go?
I got to.
Everywhere.
Huh? You said what? No,
Where
it ain't
your mind go?
everywhere. But I'm just saying.
No deal.
I'm just saying. Fuck that. No, ain't no baby oil either. Goddamn, it's just straight lotion. Goddamn, when you looking at the midgets, you beat,
Lord.
nigga, you having fun. You enjoying yourself. The little part of you. Anywho, looking at little motherfuckers and helping the little part of you out.
You don't go to no midget dating sites?
No, I don't.
Look,
I didn't even know they had one.
Why would you tell them that?
But now that you said that, I think I will and see.
Midgets.com.
So I'm close. I'm close to a dwarf. I don't have a dwarf, but I'm close to a dwarf.
I gotta go full midget, man.
My chick is like 5'2" or something.
Nah.
She like 5'2" or something. So to be a dwarf, you got to be in the 4 foots. So she ain't 4 foot. You know what I'm saying? But she can almost be compared to being a dwarf, but she's not there. A lot of the females I dated, except for one, has been in that. My kid's mother is in that damn size bracket. Come think about it. She like about 2 feet from being a dwarf. Like, that's crazy.
You just like little people.
Hey man, you know what? Hey, you know what? I'm starting to think I do. I'm not gonna even lie. I think I do like little people.
You've been saying this since we was kids.
Hey, say it again, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think I do. I mean, I was short, so I was humble about my height, and I felt like I need to find people my height, my size. They just smaller than me. I don't feel superior, but
just want to uplift them, huh?
Yeah, I definitely want to uplift some of them, especially that motherfucker Brazilian motherfucker I've been looking at. Man, good God Almighty, like Dave Chappelle said, that little midget motherfucker, boy, woo. She stacked, but somebody fucked up my shit though. They told me that she had her ass done. I've been looking at that ass for a long ass time, and she had a baby.
This nigga be saying everybody else get off topic, but he be the one get off topic.
Yeah,
Right,
I got off the topic.
right.
I got
Thank
off
you,
topic.
Real.
This is the asshole opinion, I guess.
It is.
No, it ain't. This is the daydream section.
Hey, yeah, this daydream section right here,
This
man.
is really
Hey, you
straight
got me
from
talking
us.
about midgets. That's your fault, real. You shouldn't got me talking about midgets. She got me talking about midgets, man. I'm just saying.
It's everything that changed up now. We on a whole nother topic.
Shit,
I got the lavender baby oil.
I went to a Latino bar this weekend, and some of them motherfuckers were short. They wasn't midgets or dwarfs, but they was close enough.
It was close.
They was close
Get
enough.
his ass out of there.
Get him out of there.
They was walking around there with smiles on their face and the littlest of nothings and shit. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold up. Littlest of nothings, nigga. I said what I said. Nigga. Littlest of nothings, because the one chick.
Let me ask a question and kind of get it back.
One chick had
y'all go.
You said what? What you got to ask?
Right.
I said, let me ask a question and kind of get it back
Go
on
ahead.
topic before y'all go.
Go ahead.
Do y'all think that divorce rates and, like you were saying earlier, there's a lot of black women online saying they don't need a man and all that. Do you think it goes back to an agenda that's being pressed, as in taking over a culture by killing the head?
You know
Or
what?
do you think it's just culture?
I think that's a good fucking question. First and foremost, I think that's a damn good question, because at the end of the day,
Right.
I do believe it's an agenda. I do believe it's an agenda, and I believe for the blacks have fallen for the agenda, because they took the man out the household a long time ago. Now they making the studs a new man. So what is a stud? A stud is a female.
Right.
The stud being a female is a new man, but some studs still want some dick. So we throwing that shit out there. I'm gonna say what the fuck I said. No, I'm not off the topic. I'm on the same topic.
Another one.
I'm not off the topic. I'm on the same topic. Some studs want some dick, but they want they females. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you taking the male out of the household. Where's most of these males at? In jail. So what happens to most of the males? Let's be clear on this. Most women call most males to come and fight their battles. Now, what happened to most of the males that go fight them battles? Half of them is dead.
Yep.
Half of them is in prison.
Yep.
So when the other half go in prison, what are they doing? They fucking with men because they there for the rest of their life.
That was not me.
With men. So the other half is dead. So now the ratio of women being bisexual popped up because they ain't got no motherfucking choice. Because 90, no, not 90. Let me get my ratio right, because y'all want to always correct me on my ratio, and I'm just throwing this shit off the top of my head. 60% to 70% of the men are either dead or in jail. And it's really about 80%. No,
black men.
It's more women. Once again, it's more women out here on this planet than it is men. So women got to be intrigued into women as they are into men, because it's not enough men out here, because half of these bitches forgot that they was like, hey, can you come over here? This nigga out of pocket. This nigga did this, and this. And when they did that, you told this man, I ain't finna to get such and such to come and beat your ass. So now this nigga is ready for such and such to come and try to pull up. And now nigga, I'm gonna blast him because I'm not even want to hear his conversation. This nigga might not even come up with a conversation. But some real men, because they know the female that's calling them is always on bullshit, you always gave your shit up to the wrong motherfucker. So that's your fault. Now you knew this nigga wasn't shit before you fucked him. Now it's your fault. So now you want me to come over and put my cape on and do the dance and be Captain Motherfucking Saver, motherfucking bitch.
The
And now I lost my life.
The question was.
Yes, Lord, talk to him.
Do you believe that?
I'll leave my brother alone, man.
There's a perpetuated agenda.
Yes.
To be able to break up the black family.
And I'm breaking it down.
So I'm
breaking it down, but yes.
Because you always lean more towards the ghetto side. And that's what I'm
leaning towards the ghetto side because
that's not the majority.
So hold on, look. So you know what's glorified about black people? We make the ghetto look cool.
Yes,
You
but
know what?
all of us though. That's not all
Once
of
again,
us.
and I agree with you. 1,000%. It's not all of us.
Mm-hmm. So
But it's the majority. Once again, it's the majority. When you look at the majority, man.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
A real man, so you coming up, you know what I'm saying? What has all the real men told us? Wait. Let me just. This is what I'm gonna tell you what they told us. Stay out of other people's business. So what you're telling me about, I agree with you because in the ghetto when we was in the streets, that was prevalent. That's what happened a lot. Somebody's sister called or their cousin called or something like that. But if we didn't listen to the OGs always tell you stay the fuck out of their business because that's how you end up.
You finna go
dead
fight
or
him.
in jail.
But Jay, can I ask you? Can I ask you a
Go ahead.
true motherfucking question?
Go ahead.
That's very personal to me and you both.
Mm-hmm.
The day that you got shot
Mm-hmm.
was because of a random bitch that we used to fuck around with, right?
Ding, ding, ding.
Hold up, bro.
No, it was not. What it was about was two punk ass niggas showing up to a party.
But did she call them?
But remember, she didn't.
She did.
They came to the house.
She called them, bro.
Okay, either way it go. So I'll give you that one. If she called,
you ain't gotta give it to me. It's facts. It's on paper.
If she called them,
she called them. It's on paper.
To a house, not expecting it to be real niggas there. So therefore, you have to shoot your way out because you don't know how to fight.
But them niggas knew who the fuck we was.
They didn't.
Dontrell, you saying Dontrell and them didn't know us about us, bro?
The motherfucker who shot me.
It was Dontrell cousin.
Yeah.
So Dontrell didn't tell that nigga like, hey, we going down here fucking with these niggas?
But was he from Milwaukee? He wasn't. A lot of them niggas they know who the fuck we was. They know what the problem.
So I'm saying is Dontrell didn't know who the fuck we was.
It don't matter about him because he wasn't the one that was shooting. The motherfucker that was shooting was in a situation that he was not going to be able to get out of unless he shot his way out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But all of that stuff, when you bringing up that shit 30 years ago.
100%.
Okay, but that's back when we was in the street. What I'm saying is that but the majority of the time, if we'd have listened to shit like we were supposed to have, then we would never have been in that predicament. Because
that bitch would have never been there.
What was the
But see, my point now, you just validated your point because I'm gonna agree with you. That bitch should never been there.
Yes.
Now my point was, if that bitch wasn't there, but she there, so now she called these two motherfuckers.
Okay.
So that's my point. When it comes down to females,
what's your point?
Females always call them motherfuckers to come and save them for certain shit, and these niggas either die or go to fucking jail.
I agreed with you, but what I'm saying is this: if we'd have been in a predicament that most people that coached you, most people that taught you, we wouldn't have been in that situation.
Hmm?
Because you have to be able to protect. Because remember, back in the days, our number one rules: protect the home front.
Yeah.
But most of the time, we didn't. We slept most of the time.
To do that call they died.
You know what's so crazy is,
and the same thing happens.
Well, that too.
Fact.
But now they just
fun fact. Fun fact. I was locked up with Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
He told me the whole story.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was under the impression that we were trying to do something to that said person.
That's what I'm saying.
So he came over there, strapped up, and he saw how many of it was.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing who we were, his first thing was to shoot first, ask questions last.
There you go.
When me and him talked, when we was locked up together, he said, I didn't even know. I was told they lied to.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what happens most of the time.
That's my case in point.
But yeah, I understand your point, but my point is this. The problem is we know the answers to it. We know what to do to protect ourselves from that. But what do? We always end up going and doing the opposite.
You know what? I just realized something.
This happened with men too. It's not just women.
Me and Jay got to go at it all. Me and Jay got to go there all night. This nigga then came down into the hole in wall with a whole fucking 49er shirt on, a fucking 40 ounce of OE with a gun all night on his chest all night. So like, nigga, I got to put my damn Green Bay shit on. It's a battle. It's a battle, man.
But. I mean, but like I said, I'm not saying that you didn't have a point. You did. You had a point.
No, we all had points.
When it comes down to the maturity in the situation. Most of the time, you're put in a situation in a predicament. I'm not gonna say
that you don't want to be
in a predicament that you're not supposed to
be in. Yeah,
like he said, like Real just said. I know the dude whole name.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna divulge it on here, but I'm just saying I know the dude's whole name. I know his background, the whole 9 yards, because we're forgetting I was the victim.
Mm-hmm.
But what I knew when I seen it in his eyes, that man was scared.
He didn't know.
He was scared. He was
God
scared.
bless the dead. The God bless the dead. It was over because of a certain person who's not here with us right now. God bless the dead. She said he was treating her any type of way. So she got pissed along with the alcohol, got pissed, called over the cousins to teach this person, this one particular person who was not there, a lesson. So two people end up getting shot, and I was in jail with him. He told me the whole story. He was mad at, rest in peace, I won't say his name, you already know who I'm talking about. He was mad at him. Some business venture supposed to went down or some crap like that he was telling me that they was on, didn't end up happening. She get upset. She called them two over. She told him it was about something else. We trying to do this, that, third to her. He wasn't having it. Boom.
It makes sense. But that's what I'm saying. That's what happens a lot. But that was a lot like Banana said.
You know what?
Banana said,
I'm biting into this, and I feel like
bite into it.
Saying name. I think I know what name you're talking about because there's only one motherfucker that bitch was fucking with at that time. There's only one motherfucker that bitch was fucking with at the time like that.
But he said he's deceased right now.
There's only one motherfucker that bitch was fucking with at that time that was deceased at this time.
Okay, I got you.
Ain't nobody else that bitch was fucking with was deceased, bro.
I know.
It's only one man. It's only one man right now that's deceased.
I know they were still dealing.
Okay.
Even when they was on I was over there around the corner from Duke them. Even when you was over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck with him over there. So that traveled to where we was at the other place. And I guess they was talking about some business or some shit. She got upset. She got a little salty at it. And she called them two niggas over. Literally what Buddy told me verbatim, word for word. I'd never forget that shit.
I think he's talking about somebody else. Now I think he's talking about somebody else. First, I thought he was talking about my brother.
That's exactly who I'm talking about.
So that's who you're talking about?
That's who I'm talking about to the motherfucking T.
Okay, yeah. Because I didn't think that he was still fucking around with her at that time.
Yeah.
But then when you're talking about the situation with the person who we're speaking of, the guy we're speaking of, it makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He lied to him.
Because my other cousin told me he was kind of, it really pissed me off, but I gotta remember what I'm talking about. That he was in the house with the niggas like a week later. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so
he was down there on 12 because they started fucking with what's the name of them on 12?
Yeah, but don't love them. But anyway, so anyway, it's a lot of shit. But all I'm saying is, and I agree with Banana because it does happen with niggas sometimes too, where they'll call you up and it be, you know what I'm saying? I just so happened to have been privy to when I was 12 years old. I was privy to it was a whole turf war that was started, and I'm looking at podcasts and shit like that. Come to find out, the whole turf war, probably about a good 30 niggas and died. It was over a chick. Mm-hmm. But it was the nigga lying and saying that the niggas was doing this or whatever, but it was because the nigga ended up banging, you know what I'm saying, the man.
When it's all said and done, we know for a fact it was Precious that did what the fuck he did.
Oh,
said the nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
We know. The whole goddamn show.
Tune in Tuesday.
Cut the sound, cut the cameras. God damn.
Married with a white motherfucker right now. She act like we don't know where the fuck she at. That bitch seen me and she froze up at the gas station. Bitch, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere, bitch. So you see me, but I ain't touched your motherfucking ass. I could have.
I ain't seen her since 2000 something too.
I seen her up in Grafton, bro. She up in Grafton. She married a white bitch. She married a white motherfucker because the first time I seen her, she was at Spider's Club where we used to host our shit at, and she was bartending, and she got the fuck up out of there. when she seen me come up in there. And at the end of the day, with this thing that I'm in, she seen like, oh, this motherfucker is valid. He's in the rings. So let me get
That
out of
nigga said
Dodge.
his name.
Yeah, I said the name. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. It's
Shit.
shit.
Oh,
Ain't nothing precious about that motherfucker shit.
mm.
Sheesh.
But
yeah.
the whole thing is the shit is over with. It's done with. It is what it is.
But
My brother died because of another bitch
Yeah.
that tried to rob him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't because of her. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? So I'm not mad at her.
Yeah.
right.
So it's a lot of shit that went on that I'm disgruntled with her about because two of my cousins got shot because of her being her. Because at that party that she was
Ooh,
at,
that's bogus.
my party, and her friends started getting naked. That's what kicked all that shit off. Let's be a buck about it. Her
Oh,
friends started getting naked and getting all of our attention and stripping, and that's what the shit was about. So I'm gonna keep that shit a buck.
oh.
You know what
Man.
I'm saying? Uh,
Damn.
And
and
it was all over
it
that.
didn't have shit to do with my brother. It didn't have shit to do with my
Crazy.
brother. So when dude came up down there, once again, this is what we're talking about. Females sending motherfuckers off on some bullshit.
Dummy. That
Miss
shit on YouTube, man. That whole story about her on YouTube.
who?
About
Leslie?
the old girl. Yeah.
Straight up.
That's how I saw it. What a God.
You had to send that to me. I ain't seen
You
that
said
shit.
what? On YouTube?
I ain't seen that
Yeah.
shit.
All the stuff on YouTube.
But damn, who the fuck did
Light skinned chick?
this bitch?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Who
Right.
did
Like,
send it on this bitch?
Is she light skinned?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
No, you just fucked me
You
up.
you gotta send that shit to me, bro.
Nah, I look. I know her whole name.
right.
I just look it up.
Well, I don't give a fuck. When you
Yeah.
motherfuckers send that shit to me so I can see
Swear to
that.
God. I sat down and I watched. I said, wait a minute, I know Buddy. Yep.
Damn.
It's on YouTube.
Hold on. Which one? You talking about the one that killed my brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on YouTube.
I thought you said
Yeah,
about
that's on YouTube. No, I
Oh,
thought you
her?
said
No,
Pressure
no,
too.
no.
Nah, you talking about what this?
No,
this
no, the
nigga,
one
this
that
nigga
killed
T
my
was sitting
brother.
in front of the green screen and shit.
Yeah, the one that killed my brother is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That bitch was a stud trying to act like a nigga. She shot at multiple motherfuckers, tried to kill multiple motherfuckers. The fucked up part about it is she did it when it came down to my brother. Out of everybody else that she shot at, my brother's the only motherfucker that she get.
Mm.
And that's some fucked up shit. And
She snuck it in.
Care either.
She
no,
Not
she stuck it in all of them, man.
Yeah.
I was at the case.
Yeah, she snuck
So when it came up to the case, it was other motherfuckers like she set up to rob for money.
I don't respect accidental killers.
No,
You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
say she did
That
that
man
accidental.
didn't see that
No,
shit
she didn't. She didn't do that shit accident, nigga. I got the video.
No,
And
that's what I'm saying.
Nigga, I got
that
the
man
video.
didn't see the shit coming. I
Somebody
respect
calling your ass, nigga.
Yeah, I know that's me.
I respect
My
the motherfucker.
my bros want me to come out and ride because it's nice outside.
I know. You ready?
If I put a pistol in your face, that's
What up,
respect. Respect ain't.
Nah, I'm up.
You know what I'm saying? She kind of pulled the motherfucker on him or whatever as
Nigga,
he was
we
getting
are,
out the
yeah.
car.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I'm in the podcast
But anyway,
right now. Y'all
That's
down.
why. That's
Y'all
why I
go down.
refuse to help a motherfucker, bro.
Okay, I'm
Hmm?
on. Yeah,
So
you
that's
can't
why I
help
refuse.
everybody, especially when they put you in the wrong predicament.
I'm on
Yeah, I went to prison behind helping the motherfucker.
No,
I refuse to do it.
don't ever. You messed up your life for what? What part? What? Why?
Real got that grin in his beard looking like an old man and shit. Look like somebody granddaddy.
All right, let's wind this down, bro.
Yeah, hey.
great
So
Yeah,
this
see.
Christmas podcast, we was very unorthodox tonight. We tried, and we've
As
been on the
always.
motherfucking yellow brick road all goddamn night.
Well,
we
we
didn't
lead
even
the
get to
real
the
big roads.
podcast,
I don't even know what
but,
else we had to do.
It is what it is. The bartenders brought us Minute Maid pina colada. We drinking pina colada. We fancy. We had to put our pinkies up, drink pina coladas tonight. You know
Get
what I'm saying?
some.
Shit is in the mail.
Yep.
Mhm.
Go turn up for us. It's some good
Shit is
stuff.
in the mail.
But we had a lot of valid shit to talk about tonight.
Yes,
Banana said a bunch of valid ass shit tonight.
Always.
Even though Jay think I didn't hear her, but I did. I'm just not gonna give her credit in our debate. Fuck that, nigga. We in a
What?
debate.
What? Are you
Banana,
kidding me?
debate. We in a debate. I agree, but I'm not gonna agree when I got a point to prove in the same token. So with that being said,
Whatever.
you always, and I'm always gonna give you your credit. You say some valid ass shit at the right motherfucking times. These motherfuckers always come in at the wrong goddamn time and want to prove your goddamn point. But that's just you having valid motherfuckers that want to help you prove your goddamn point. Because once again, like I always say, is everybody against motherfucking me on this motherfucker? But I don't give a damn because I'm still gonna say my shit when I get my shit out there. Because I say valid ass shit just as you do. And I said that at the beginning of
You,
the podcast.
you sure
But I
do.
say some valid ass motherfucking shit and I
All the
stand
time.
on it 10 toes
Do.
strong. When she speak for the women, she bring
She
that
go hard.
she bring the women shit up front. So for all you girls that's watching, don't think, yeah, that's what we talking about. That bitch been saying what the fuck she no, see that's where you got it fucked up at because she's not a bitch first and foremost. She's a woman. She conducts herself as a fucking woman.
Said.
And she preach what the fuck y'all need to be learning out here. So don't take y'all credit when I'm giving her credit. And that's what I fight for when I'm on this podcast. Because me and Banana, we do go back and forth.
All the time.
And I go back and forth with everybody on this podcast because I am the devil's advocate on the podcast. Because I'm gonna prove every other point that everybody is not seeing, and I'm gonna put it out there so everybody can see. Oh, now I want you to open your eyes to a bigger fucking picture. But in the same token, I give Banana her fucking credit, her just due respect, her flowers. And I appreciate you every time that you come on this podcast to go against me because I know I am an asshole and I come with my shit. I come with it. But
Facts.
in the same token, you are the only one that be like, you know what? You say some real ass shit. You give me my credit when I'm putting out the real shit. So thank you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
When it's all said and done. With that being said, this is straight from us podcast. We've been unorthodox all night. As y'all know, we had a new time. Well, time frame still the same. New days. Something else might be coming up. I got to check and see because my producer going through some things too. I mean, as you work as black men, we work. And we go through changes when we work. That's what comes with it. With me, I got a good job. I got a late. I got union. I got all that. So with that being said, my times have changed. You know what I'm saying? So has Jay time has changed. So we're gonna figure some things out. With that being said, Real, what you got to say for tonight?
Okay. Minute Maid on deck.
On deck.
Yeah.
Come back, big head. Forehead.
Man, y'all should have came on with that.
We killed the whole bottle of picnic colada.
I'm talking about we down that. It was off the chain, man. The topic was off the chain. Straight from us, off the chain. And thank y'all. That's it.
With that being said, brother, my brother Real, what's happening?
I'm gonna say this.
As fucking
Thanos.
2 Chainz.
Thanos. Give him to him raw, baby. Snap the finger, make him die.
I can't say it too loud. My dog might come down here. His name Thanos.
Okay. It's not even got to do nothing with the topic, man. I just want to tell y'all, man, I love y'all. From where we were, even just talking about that bullshit a few minutes ago, from where we used to be, we don't even supposed to be here right now. I love to see that y'all continue to do things like you just say, I got a good job, Jay got a good job, Real got a good job, but everybody doing better, man, than what they used to do.
Man,
that's a blessing in itself right there. So I'm giving y'all credit where credit's due, giving y'all roses, man. I'm proud of y'all. Love y'all, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. Proud of you.
You did it before us.
Good job.
Right,
you did it before us.
That's because y'all was on my ass.
Yeah, but I couldn't do the army, but you did it before us, and I appreciate it.
I was on my ass, man. Y'all made me do that shit, so that's why I did it.
That's what's up.
Thank you for that.
Yep. But now Real looking like a granddaddy right now.
Hey, it's all out here. It's live.
Nah, you look young, bro. How old are you about? What? 42?
44. Don't even look like
44?
yes.
Hey, we ain't saying talking about ages. Banana, what you got?
Look.
Yeah,
Well, all I gotta say is I appreciate being on here. I really do love you guys and letting me come on and talk and voice my opinion. It ain't nothing but love for me. We go way back, all that, everything, but I'm just grateful in so many ways. I am,
And
and
we appreciate you
I
every night
love
that you come
y'all.
on.
Love you
We
too.
appreciate you every night that you come on here. We
Feelings
love you
mutual
too.
is likewise.
all the time.
J Money, what you got?
I mean, look, tonight, even though we was a lot of arguing or whatever, I think it's the pretty much the
right.
pinnacle of what this podcast is all about. That's why we call it straight from us. It's straight from us. It's straight from our imagination, our opinions, our values. You know what I'm saying? Our standards, morals, requirements, everything.
Everything.
You see what I'm
Facts.
saying? So
Facts.
as you can see, we even though I can honestly say, as I always said, it's 30 plus years
Yes.
of us knowing each other. But as y'all see, we're not all the same. And we all don't all typically agree with a lot of different shit. See what I'm saying? We all have our different ways of having our viewpoints.
Right.
But you've never seen any violence on this motherfucker. You've never seen, you see what I'm saying? We know how to conduct ourselves.
Wait a
Right.
minute, my
And I
cousins and them did have a little bit of
Yeah,
violence.
that was
Oh,
funny.
no, remember it wasn't violence. They just arguing. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
know.
We
I
argue
know.
shit. We
That
sometimes
was
we get
funny.
to arguing like that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if anything, if y'all get any messages out of this, let it be a testament that you don't have to agree with each other
Right.
to be able to have an understanding. That's all I'm saying.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Let people be them. If you can shine a little light on what your opinion is, and they take a little bit into it, then that's cool.
Right.
But never go into anything trying to change someone. I guess that's my point.
Right.
You can't
That's
change somebody from who they are.
No. If you can't change the people around you, change the people around you.
That's facts. That's facts. I agree with what Burrow just said.
That's
Because if you can't change the motherfucker that's with you, change the motherfuckers that's around you.
That's
Because when you open up your palette to a different light, then you're in a relationship, you start hanging with relationship people that's in relationships. You don't hang around single motherfuckers. Because single motherfuckers are always gonna get you go down that other path that you were not supposed to be going down.
Right.
But as a real motherfucker, you supposed to notice that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why your circle always change. If you out here getting money, but everybody that you around is just trying to take money from you, you change that circle up to motherfuckers that's getting money to help you keep getting money. That's what the fuck that shit is really about.
Right.
So when that shit is all said and done, like,
because if you get married and expect me to be in there, don't expect me to throw my money away and you finna go cheat. I'm gonna be on your ass. That's what I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Hey, most motherfuckers cheat, so I'm not even worried about that shit.
Right.
I'm not even finna be on your ass because I always been that motherfucker like, oh, if you cheating, I'm cheating. You know what I'm saying? I always been that motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie. I always been that motherfucker. If you cheating, I'm cheating. Because now it's the game of who do is the best. And see, women, and I say this verbatim, most women do it the best because of the niggas that they cheating with.
Oh, it feel good.
It ain't about them. They think they cheating great, and they the best at cheating. No, it's a motherfucker that you cheat with that makes you great. If you thought you was great, if that motherfucker was to open his mouth and say something, you were not great no more. Ain't shit.
Know how to
It's
play
the
their
same
role.
thing with niggas.
That's it.
When it's all said and done, the only reason why you good at cheating is because of the motherfucker you chose to cheat with. So understand that and pay respect to the motherfucker that you cheat with for being the quiet motherfucker that they are. Because that motherfucker can be right next to you while you talking to your man or your woman and saying everything that you saying and they ain't saying shit. Because in their mind, they know, oh, I'm finna get what I want. I'm finna get the shit fucked up me tonight, so I'm not saying shit. Motherfucker gonna stay quiet. So don't make it seem like you just that cold. And that's what's wrong with people that cheat. They feel like they that goddamn cold that nigga, I can cheat whenever the fuck I want to. No, because as soon as you cheat with that wrong motherfucker, they gonna talk. And when they talk, guess what? You ain't shit. Because you thought you was the shit when you was cheating, but now you ain't shit. Because that motherfucker done told on your ass. Now you feel some type of way. Like, nigga, why you tell on me? Motherfuckers, you ain't shit. Fuck you. This other
My wife
motherfucker.
just said. My wife just said if I cheat and I kept it a secret and she found out, she gonna take me to the grave with that secret at.
Hey, that's real woman shit right there. That's real woman shit. Because she letting you
She's
know
in the
right
back
now.
here talking.
She letting you know right now, nigga. Soon as that bitch talk that you cheated with, nigga, I'm taking you to the grave with you and her.
She said to the upper room.
Hey, guess what she gonna do? She gonna be Lou Duval. She gonna be out here living her best life. Because she know
She
ain't
said to
going
the upper
back
room.
with you niggas. She knew what to do. She buried y'all in the same goddamn grave that ain't nobody gonna find. And she good. She clear.
Next to each
She
other.
crying right now because she miss you. She crying because she missed you. Even though she buried your ass, but she still miss you. Because she loved you and she cared about you. But nigga, I be damn if you finna just go to motherfucking Pound Town or all these motherfucking hoes when you only supposed to went to Pound Town on me. And I gave you everything. I cared for you. I was there for you. I did everything for you. But you want to go to Pound Town with these bitches? Okay. Well, I'm taking both of y'all to Pound Town. Bye. Good
I'd
night.
rather just leave.
Right.
I'd rather just leave.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. Because if you don't just leave, expect to get what the fuck's gonna happen to you.
Yep.
And that's just real talk for anybody out there that think they just that motherfucking great.
Right.
There's people out here killing motherfuckers right now for
Knocking
less.
your head off.
Let alone for what the fuck you doing to them. A lot of people mental ain't there. So when you get your head knocked off and they don't give a fuck about going to sit in jail because they knocked your head off because you played with their motherfucking heart, their emotions, and everything else. I hate to say it, but you deserve what you got.
Let's go.
Nah.
I hate to say it. I hate that. Once again,
Nobody deserves that.
say it,
Nobody
but
does.
you don't
If
play
you have
with
to
another
trunk up, walk
motherfucking
away.
emotion.
No.
Me and you gonna disagree because I knew you was coming with it, but now I knew you was coming with it. I knew, but this is asshole opinion. This is my opinion, and I knew you was
I
coming
know
with
it.
it.
I
But at
know.
the end
I
of the
know.
goddamn day, you do not play with another person's emotion. That's the problem. You think you that motherfucking good and that cold to the point that you play with this motherfucking heart. You play with this motherfucking emotions. You play with this motherfucking in general. So now this motherfucker decided to play with you and take you out this planet. Is he wrong? Yes.
Yes.
See, you thought I wasn't gonna say. All you motherfuckers thought I wasn't gonna say yes. All you no good, dirty bastards thought I wasn't gonna say yes.
You motherfucker, yes.
But yes, yes, he's
She
wrong.
said you're not wrong.
Who? What? Huh?
My wife just said you're not wrong.
Oh, your wife said, "Not hey, real. Hey, you know what? I love you, brother, but hey, beware."
Oh, I ain't
We love you.
We love you, but beware. You say I'm not
Bruh.
wrong.
We got your six.
She letting your ass know right now, nigga. I
Bruh.
wish you would. I wish
Bruh, all I do is go to work,
Got your six.
Hey, type
go
shit.
to the gym,
Hey,
go
with
home.
that
I don't
being
do
said,
shit.
with that being said, this is Straight From Us podcast, man. I'm your boy, Mr. Cool with
Come on.
Mr. Really Real
Yes, sir.
and
Bartender.
J Money.
We love y'all.
We out.
Yeah.
Love you.
Appreciate
Straight.
you coming out tonight.
Peace.
Safe.
Peace.
Try to kill.
That shit was hilarious.